The enhanced lord will be marching down on the Kairi right now. With that saber pick, is it actually a good decision going with a saber
Hi
jungler? Is my
guys,
question because saber is going to just pick off one of the heroes,
it's
and so
day
far we can see that it's hard for saber
4.
to
Hi.
just make sure go diving in and picking off heroes. But there comes another team fight, and Vexana will make sure the Jawhead is down. Nolan
Nice
will
to
make
meet you all.
sure that
How has
three
your Monday
members
been so
versus
far?
two down is going to be hard if it's coming in just because it's Saber and Nathan alone themselves. A flicker coming in by that Aurora, making sure that the Glacier is there and a double kill for Nolan. That was a complete wipe out with the victory going in for Team Maf.
Well,
The
this
first match
is
was
quite the
interesting.
crazy fight that came out
I
from
was
Marv,
able to.
and they were able to
I
finish
was a little
off
bit late
the
in
Crystal
starting
in
today's
just a
stream.
matter of seconds with that last engage. Really good game coming out from Marv. Honestly, they really showed the side of special grade that they are not to be messed with. They are not to be, trifled with. It was an amazing draft, amazing game. They knew exactly what they were doing coming into this game, and they executed it flawlessly. MVP going to the side of Willow, honestly, very well deserved MVP. Willow was able to make the engages and counter engages as well for the side of Marv. Really, it flawlessly executed. They were good, they were on point, and he was able to find these windows to deal all the damage he should have been able to deal, and he did exactly what the Nolan has been picked for, Smiling.
Yep, I completely agree with that. And I think the Saber was quite off pick. If instead of Saber, they would have actually gone for that Alpha Jungle, it would have come quite in handy. And we might have, seen a whole different scenario in the map. But since Numi
What's
is with
up,
us, let's
guys?
just ask Numi what she
Oh my
thought about
god!
this whole gameplay coming in
Sorry,
by
the
Team Map.
title I forgot to change.
Well, hello
Oops!
everyone, and
My
I
god,
think
sorry.
Team Maf they played real hiding in
The
camp there.
title?
I feel
Please
team which
forgive
was special
me.
did a very their tank the Grog did a very
This is my
great job
fault.
like checking in the teammates
Oh, sorry.
the teammates would like not die so
The
quickly
title
but
was
then at
something
last
else.
like the team fights
Northeast
coming
Cup.
in
It's
from Maf was
Northeast
also
Cup.
really good and
My
that
bad.
was such an incredible match, Crunchy.
Oops.
Well, honestly,
Your
I agree
channel.
with you
Please change it
completely,
fast,
Numi.
Kaira.
I already have expressed my thoughts on the match. So, Smiling, would you like to say
Your
anything on the matter, honestly?
videos.
Not heard you,
I
heard your
mean,
thoughts.
See, the whole thing was that second enhanced
Where
lord.
is
Okay,
the
they
live?
could have gone in for the defense, but the thing is, three people were already picked off, and the
Oopsie.
last flicker coming in by
No.
that Aurora just using the whole glacier on the map and the Nolan dealing that excess amount of damage was the key
Huh.
point. It was nice because they made sure that the Saber is distracted, Saber is not seen in the map.
Sorry.
And the fact that that Aurora was not
This is
walking
so
alone the
embarrassing.
map where on the blue side we could have
Uh,
seen it was either that
Forgive
Eren
me,
or the
please.
Jawhead just staying in the bush and making sure that none of their
Changed the
teammates were picked
title.
off was quite a huge point because Saber is a hero who is going to go for a single kill and he needs those early kills to be that farmed and deal damage. So the fact that Aurora was not alone and Moscow was there, but again that Moscow
Yeah,
had
finally
Purify
I
and was
changed
playing
it.
safe until he made sure that his team was the on the plus point. So I think that
Yeah.
was quite a huge point and a few differences. The whole point is the rotation should have
Sorry,
been
it was the
important.
default
There was
title.
some probably a
Hi, I'm doing
minor
well. How are you
miscommunication
guys?
coming by Team Special Grade. But yep, they did well. But we are going to see Team Up definitely in upcoming rounds. So I think they did great.
Well, that is true. Team Maf has taken the victory,
So,
and
what's up, guys?
well, as Smiling pointed out, like the saber, like it should farm. Like even I feel like
I've
saber
changed the
was a bit
title.
too
I'm
squishy
doing
pick, like
well.
too
Nice to
squishy
see
for
you
a
guys.
hyper,
Apologies for the
and
shy.
that's true. Well,
I
anyways,
unpicked
Team Maf has final
Aqua,
like won round two of
Lilia.
day one. So please stay with us. We will be back with another, tournament. And also, please don't forget to download Mobile Legends 5v5. The game link will be down in the description below. So please stay with us for another match. Thank you.
Wait, bro. Chill. chill, bro.
Daddy, chill.
Do you want to get a free epic skin? Yeah. Battle.net Esport is doing a free epic skin giveaway today, tomorrow, every day, in every live stream of this tournament. Free epic skin, bro. Free epic skin.
I'm good, I'm
Free
good.
epic
Nice to see you
skin.
guys.
Really, Dixon?
So, what's up today, nowadays?
The end of the live stream and just comment down your UID and the team you are supporting. That's all, man. That's all. That's all. Good luck, guys. Wait, bro. Chill, chill, bro.
Daddy, chill.
Do you want to get a free epic skin? Yeah. Battle.net Esport is doing a free epic skin giveaway today, tomorrow, every day, in every live stream of this tournament. Free epic skin, bro. Free epic skin. Free epic skin.
I can't wait for the next match.
Really, Dixon? Really, Dixon? Really, Dixon? Give it to me now.
Bro,
Give me the
please,
free
please,
skin, bro.
please don't kill me, man. I'm just a messenger, bro. Please don't kill me. I have a wife.
Give me the
I
skin,
have
bro.
kids. Please.
Give me the
Please
skin,
don't
bro.
kill me, bro. I'm just a messenger, man. Let me tell you how you can join the giveaway. Let me tell you
What?
how you can join the giveaway.
Okay.
Just stick around till the end of the live stream, and
Okay.
and the host and the casters they will select you, man.
I'm gonna go watch the live
Asking
stream.
Just
anything.
comment down your UID and the team you are
Hi,
supporting,
Jocelyn.
and
Hello,
they will select you.
Harikita.
Please don't kill me,
G2,
man.
everyone,
Please.
Ren
If I
official.
don't get the skin,
What's up, people? So, it's nice to see some of my subscribers here today, like Joxon, Horikita, and all, even Jill, So, G2, John, everyone, even Ren official, Bella. It's really nice to see you all. Hey, oh, let's watch the start of the match instead.
Smiling.
I mean, there are possibilities they might be the newer players, but we can never underestimate anyone who actually have those skills to play. I mean, registering is a part, but you are coming here, you are facing the
Yes,
battle, so I think it's
hi,
completely a
Layar
plus point
Gaming,
because you learn a lot,
Yuna.
even if it's a
I
win or
missed you
loss. So I
all.
think we should jump to the draft quickly because the draft phase is already up.
Well, that is true. The draft phase has already begun. So,
Let's see
guys,
what they
the
ban.
registration for this
It will be
tournament is
interesting.
on. Please go and register. There are, a few slots left. There's only a few slots left. So make sure to grab that slot for yourself. So, anyways, Crunchy is smiling. You can take on.
Yep,
Well,
thank you
thank
so
you, Noor.
much, Novi, for having us here. And yep, Crunchy, how are you doing? Because the draft section is already up, the ban is already begun, and I am very
Oh, you're
excited
from
for this
Assam,
first game of the day.
Southeast Asia.
Well, me
Nice.
too, honestly. And I feel
Bella,
that
you're
the
also
bans
really
have been
sweet.
pretty on point, except the Novaria ban seems a bit niche, and it's probably a respect ban towards the
Yeah, it's
side
a
of
Novaria
special
ban is
grade
really
because you don't
unusual.
usually see a Novaria these days picked in the mid lane role. She's not as strong as she used to be since she got that ultimate nerf. That was a few
Sir,
patches
what's your
ago.
command?
Again, it could be that the side of Marth wants to pull off a very specific kind of comp that is countered by the vision given by Novaria. You never know. But meanwhile, you can see that the side of special grade continues to ban assassins, and now Marth has caught up on that trend as well, and they're doing the same thing, smiling.
I mean, the jungler pool is going to be limited, so it is a tough choice, but it's not hard. They can put on a lot of fighters to that jungle lane, and it's going to be quite tanky if they do that. But yep, there are many other heroes open. Like I was about to say, Khalid is still open right now. We can see in a lot of tournaments that Khalid is trending. He is the main part of the draft. If it's either you ban him or you pick him, there is no leaving off. So yeah. I'm expecting a Khalid or probably a Phobius ban as well. Or, they might just go with the assassin bans again and again. Maybe a Suyo ban as well.
I am not the only one bound by these
As you mentioned, the
chains.
Phobius has been banned, but one thing you really missed out on was the Ruby.
The Immortal
There's
One
no
chose
Ruby
me
ban
to
yet. The
vanquish the
Suyo has been banned
shadows
right
that
now,
plague this
and
world.
the Ruby is still open. So that is a potential first pick for the side of special grade. Meanwhile, there are some other picks that are open. Like you said, the Khalid is still open for the XP lane. They have already banned the Phobius. They have already banned the Suyo. So it's like Khalid is left. There is also the glue left, which is a more niche pick. I don't know. We'll see it today. We might not. But what are your opinions on that? Like, do you think we'll see a glue pick?
And there are possibilities. Glue in EXP lane is completely nailing it. So, well, I mean, it would be actually good to see that Glue in
The
EXP rather
sun
than a lot of
rises
other
when I
heroes.
give the
But yep,
word.
Khalid was open and team special grade is going to lock that Khalid. Meanwhile, you don't realize that with Ruby, Alice
Hello,
also is
Sapphire.
open. So, yeah, there are possibilities. They can
Is
go
this
for
stream
that
voice proper?
Alice
Holy
jungle,
image of the
Alice
void.
mid. Okay, not probably jungle. They can go for the mid. But recently, with that Alice and Angela combo, it's so hard to stop those two completely. But yeah, there goes the Nolan pick. Nolan right now is again with the recent patch. He is kind of
I am the
buff. He has
priestess
the
of
damage.
primal
He can just
lightning, the hunter of
dive
all
into
the
the
evil
team fights
gods.
or maybe sneak on anyone and clean wipe out that hero. It's basically on the stacks he's making the early
Thanks,
game,
Ren
the more
Official.
kills,
That's
the
so
late game is
sweet.
Hope
going
will
to,
find
make
a
sure that
way,
no one is
I
alive.
feel
even
So
when
I think
all
that's a
is
appreciated.
forlorn.
very smart pick coming in with that. We can see an edit pick already on the map.
True that. But I think they picked the Nolan because they saw the amount of assassin bans, and they know that if these continue into the second phase, then there will be very few jungle picks left. That's why I think the Nolan has been picked up this early. Otherwise, normally you wouldn't really be seeing a Nolan pick. I think this really highlights what Special Grade is trying to do. They're kind of trying to starve out these assassins and make sure that if there's a jungle pick,
I
we'll
am
be able to see it in the
vengeance
start itself, and we see
incarnate.
the
Let me
Grok picked
increase
up
my
with the
voice a
Vexana.
little.
And as we all know, that combo
I see
is
lots of
really
Okay,
effective at
wait.
gray.
clearing up all the waves. It's going to be really
Desktop audio,
hard
I'll
for
reduce a
Marth
bit.
push up on any of the lanes in this current matchup, because Vexana and Grog, they really do a good job with the rotations, and all the minions are just going to evaporate the moment Vexana's passive just hits them. The skill 2 just lands and it's going to be over. But
To
meanwhile, we see the
live
Moscow
is
pickup,
to
which is
trick
kind
the
of a bit
reaper.
weird considering that Khalid and Grok have both been already picked. But Moscow does have that cross map pressure that no
The
other
hunt
marksman or no other
begins.
gold laner really has. And there we see the Ruby ban coming in as well, which I thought would be more of a first phase pickup or a ban. But it seems that Marv have
Oh,
decided
the
that,
new
it's
match is
not such a
gonna
Who said
start.
there
priority.
are no
Smiling,
shortcuts
what are
in
your
life?
thoughts on?
Round where only
Let's
teams
go.
be moving on next round. So, Smiling, can you tell us something about this match between Megatron and the other Daga? He is pretty well team. It looks like.
Yeah, hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Today we are on the game number two, and let me just clarify what Nomi said. That's going to be Megatron Lafu Kabi on the blue side, and on the red side we are going to have Team Car, but the team represent Assam. Before we start this game, I have a very exciting announcement coming in for you guys. So we are going to have a epic skin giveaway by Cute Joker for for his fans. And the fact is, guys,
Let's
listen
chat
very
in
carefully
the
because this
live
is very
chat,
crucial.
guys.
You
I'm also
are going
answer
to
any
get a
questions.
epic skin by Cute Joker. All you have to do is mention which is your favorite team, mention which state you are representing, and your game ID. So we can actually just pick any of you for this epic skin giveaway. And that's not it, guys. We are having another epic skin giveaway. That's going to be
You need to
basically
recruit
two epic
people for
skin
what?
giveaway coming in for you people. You all you have to do is just make sure to give again the team name which you're supporting, the state you're supporting, and your ID for this whole thing. So right now we are going to start this whole contribution and the epic skin. Just make sure you note down which epic skin you guys want, and the winner will be able to choose the epic skin they want, and that will be going to them. So, yep, guys, I'm already hoping you guys are spamming the comment section, and we can begin with the game number two already. And Crunchy is with me. Crunchy, hello. Do you want to start and hop on to the draft already? Okay, guys, I think Crunchy might take a while. Crunchy is quite off, but yep, I am really hoping that you guys are going to spam the comment section and we can begin the draft section very shortly. So, yep, we will be jumping into the draft quite shortly. I think Crunchy might be having some network issue, but this is me smiling, and I am going to be your caster for today. And the draft section is
Say.
already begin. We can see that Megatron Lafukabi is on the blue side, with on the red side is Tiki Taka. So I think you guys well know
My
that
dream
Lafukabi
destination.
is quite a well-known team,
Yes,
and
I'll
this
make a
time we are going to
Discord
see a
server. My
huge
dream
collaboration
destination
coming
is
for them. But it's going
Japan.
to be quite huge
I
because
wanna
this is
visit Japan
just the
someday.
game number two, and it's going to be quite exciting. The bands are already started. This is
Hi
going to be the
Mika, I'm
first
doing
band
good.
phase. We can see that right now there is that chip ban. We don't want to see those portal coming in. We don't
Is
want to
the
see the
voice coming
shortcuts coming
properly?
in
My voice
or
and the stream
anything of
voice?
such. And there goes the link ban by Team Tiki Taka. I like the name Tiki Taka, guys. It's quite nice to pronounce it. But yeah, for the link is banned. There is Gatot Kacha being banned. We don't want to see that
I
Gatot
ban Gato a
either
lot
in the
nowadays.
EXP
Like
or in the
his
rogue
taunt
position, to
is the
be
worst
honest. I
kind of
don't know.
stun
I
you'll say.
personally don't like that hero quite much because I don't play and my teammates never play. It's just most of the time the opposition. But yep, we are here and Crunchy is back, and I would like Crunchy to take up the draft from here.
Mm-hmm. Wait, let me reduce the volume.
Hi, Crunchy. Are you
Well,
back?
thank you, Smiling, for taking up my part. I'm really sorry about the net issues I'm having right now, but we're
Is it fine
really
now? Okay,
in
guys,
a
vote
good part of the draft. I didn't
Megatron or
miss
Tiki
much
Taka?
of it, and it's still the
I
ban
guess
phase, so the Ling and
Megatron.
Hayabusa are
Tiki
pretty
Taka?
standard bans coming
Oh,
out from the
people are
red side.
voting for
Meanwhile,
Megatron.
Gatot and Chip have been banned out, and another additional ban, the Hylos, has also been taken out by the side of Lafu. Honestly, this is such a roamer focused
Should I also
ban
keep a
phase
poll?
coming out from the blue side because normally you don't see as many roam bans in the
Yes, I
first
reduced the
couple of
voice.
bans as much as this game, but you are seeing the
Uh,
usual bans that you would
Hello,
normally see
Beluga.
from the side, like
Reduce
but
little
then
bit.
again,
It's
like,
the
of course,
minimum. What
caster's
shall I
curse has
do?
to make things go wrong, so the grok has been banned out as well, Smiling.
Uh,
Yep, I mean the last game Brock was quite annoying. It's just that they didn't have quite a good lineup, but yep, that Grok can be a huge mess or trouble to anyone. So right now we can see there are a lot of heroes open.
I'm not the only
I was
one bound
guessing,
by this
actually, I was about to say there
phase.
might be a Phobius or Khalid. The first pick we are going to see the EXP laners. So right now we can see Lafu have gone with that Phobius pick, which is going to be quite handy in the whole the tournament. It's going to be the unlimited ultimate spam. Meanwhile, let me just remind our viewers that the winner for this giveaway, both the epic skin giveaway, will be announced in the last game, just before the last game of the day. So I'm expecting you guys to stay tuned, stay on the chat, and make sure you're quite active to, have your chances for this epic skin. But yep, we are going to jump right back because right now Team
Who
Tiki
Edith
Taka
pick
have already
is
gone in with the
interesting.
pick. They
Edith
are
and
going to make sure they're
Mincy.
going to lock
That
in
would be
that
nice
edit.
CC combo.
And with that edit, the Mincitar, I mean, those combos are going to be really harsh, aren't they, Crunchy?
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I feel they locked in the
Because
Minstar because it
Phobius.
is a soft answer for the Phobius coming in from Mina. NZ is insane is probably going to use this Phobius really, really
Thanks
well
for
because
the,
looking at what they
I'd
might could
say,
do in this situation, the
help
Minstar could be a
everyone.
roam pick,
Thanks for
but
giving your
in
opinion.
true TLPH style, if you've seen their
Hello,
gameplay, they
Cirrus.
have also
Wow, you're
picked
from
Minstar on the
Philippines?
goal lane. Benny
Nice.
Cutie has been playing that Minstar quite a bit, and
The stream
considering
name.
that even Ruby
Oh,
is
you don't
a
know?
viable option, why not the Minstar? Minstar could be a
See,
goal
this is
laner
the
here.
stream name. It
Could
is
be, couldn't he?
by
I
this
mean, there
channel,
are
Battle Knight
possibilities. We have seen
Esports.
Minzatar goal
Battle
lane, and
Knight
it's not just in
Esports.
one or two games, in a lot of games. And to be honest, Minzatar
And the
gold is
spelling of
quite
knight
handy.
is
Then
K
Minzatar
N I
Rome,
G
HP
H
is
T.
good, gold is good, but Rome actually kind of nerfed his abilities down or something like that. So I'm actually hoping him to
Hi,
see
Diana
in the
Gaming.
gold or EXP lane. But again, they have the whole draft. They
Happy
can
stream.
switch their
Thank
heroes up
you.
anytime. The fact that they pick a hero like that to confuse the enemies that which lane they are going in is actually a quite mind game coming in by the teams. But yep, we can see that Aurora pick. We can see that Suyo being picked as the jungler by team Megatron Lafu Gobi. So I think so far the the picks are coming quite in strong by both the teams.
Well, honestly, quite often teams pick Vexana as an answer to the Aurora. So I'm not really sure of the validity of that answer because it's already been proven ineffective in the first game of today. And I'm not really sure if the second game will bring us some new, style of playing Vexana that will be able to answer this Aurora. But for now, we can see in the ban phase, Fanny has been taken out, although that could potentially be a bit of a misban considering that Suyo has already been picked with the focus. So it's clearly a Suyo jungle here. And I'm not really sure why the Fanny ban is. Maybe they're just wasting the ban. You never know. Tiki Taka could be cooking here. They could be thinking something that, they could be seeing something that we are not really seeing right now, smiling.
Enemy team,
Yep, there
like,
are
they
possibilities
have
they
so
can
much
do that, but
CC.
the Fanny
The red
actually,
team.
when we know that is the Phobius for the EXP, and if Phobius is there, Suyu is definitely going to be the jungler. So that was uh, quite a waste of ban to be honest. But yep, the Nathan is going to be banned out, the Lolita is going to
Yeah,
be
they didn't
banned out.
ban one
So okay,
hero.
that
Like,
was a
in
smart ban coming
tournament,
in
someone
Lolita.
not
We don't
banning
want to
is
see
very
that.
rare.
Combinations coming in here. Lolita is going to be quite annoying, just stopping many of the skills, just coming in with that Luminon Blast, giving a lot of stuns. Like, come on, they already have that Aurora for the stun, they have that Suyo, as well as Phobius. To be honest, these three people stun a lot in various methods, but the stuns are still active. So, if they just give away that Lolita, it's going to be quite a trouble and a lot of pain, to be honest. But right now we can see Lafu have their last ban, and this is going to be the crucial point because we know that team Tiki Taka has to pick the jungler. So a jungler ban coming in will be very smart. And as I mentioned, the jungler ban, they made sure that the Roger is going to be banned out in this whole draft.
Well, that is definitely a good ban to make for the side of Lafukabi because they know as you said, the jungler pick has not been made by the side of Tiki Taka yet, and a good option as a finisher pick for Tiki Taka would have been that Roger, but since that has been eliminated, now they decide to go for the Carmilla, and instead of
Let
playing
me
for
add
finish,
Nana,
they are
please.
playing for an all-out brawl. No ends, no loose ends. They need to make sure that the moment the Carmilla ults, the fight is over and decided at that very instant. But the Ruby was actually open, and that might be the next pick coming in for the side of Lafukabi. They might be making a bit of a mispick here though because they
So,
don't really
enemy is
have
Vexan
any
and Carmilla
consistent
combo, which
DPS
I'll tell you
output. So
it's
the
very
Ruby could
crazy.
not exactly be
The
the
red team,
best goal lane pick here. So they,
Carmilla with
they're
Vexana,
really like
Mincy,
looking
you
at their
edit.
options right now.
It's
The
very
Ruby could
strong
work, but
picks.
it could like fail spectacularly considering that they don't have no real.
Then
But
Tigreal and
they
Aurora will be
go
good with
for
Phoebus.
an Irithel.
Tigreal Aurora
Irithel has
combos.
been off for quite a while
Crazy.
now. So this is definitely a very, very off meta pick coming in from Lafukabi. And maybe, even the side of Tiki Taka might be responding with their own off meta Alucard smiling.
Yeah, there are possibilities there. We see that Irithel. I was quite surprised they went in for Irithel pick, but come on, better than Ruby. They are going to have the damage dealer, the making. Although Irithel is not being
Alice
played
will be
much
the
in the
finisher
tournament, she
for their
still has
team
the
then.
damage. It's just that the positioning is required, and with that, Lafu is going to win the last pick. That's going to be Tigreal. They have a
Interesting.
lot
Who's
of
their jungler?
combinations here, to be honest. Both the team
Oh
with
wait,
that
Alice is the
Alice pick
jungler.
in the last. They were showing
Vexana
Alpha, but
mid.
they went in for the Alice. I
Edith.
was about to say Alice was open, and none
Cool.
of them have gone for
SP.
the Alice. Right now, Alice is in the burst mode only if you know
Carmilla
how to
roam.
use that Alice well and you know what itemization
Vexana
you should
mid.
do
Carmilla
based
roam.
on the
Alice
opponent's
jungler.
pick. I mean, there
So
were
then
a few
Edith
matches where I
gold
just
and
said
Mincy
Alice is a
XP.
great pick, and they just went in for the
Alright.
whole damage pick.
Let's go
There
guys.
was no regen gain, nothing. There was nothing.
It's
So
time for the
that was quite an
match.
offset. But this time, I think might see a different scenario since the game is already up. The drafts are picked. Crunchy, just tell me which is your favorite, not favorite, okay, which team you favor the most in this game?
Hello, Nana Blade is
Honestly,
also
I like
here.
Tiki Taka's
Hi.
draft more, but the Irithel skin looks cool, so I'm gonna
Sorry.
side with Lafukabi.
अरे
I know,
यार मैंने
I
स्ट्रीम
know,
तो
very
स्टार्ट किया
very
आधे घंटे पहले
sketchy
but then
choice,
lots of
but
confusion
the
because
the skin looks cool, man. I
I
love
forgot to
the
change my
Ducati skin
title.
line
It was like
that
my very old
these
title.
like
And
Leomord, Irithel,
subscribers were
Vendetta,
getting
that
misled.
Ducati
They
skin line
thought it's
looks
my
really
first
really
live stream
flashy,
with
and
face
I wish
cam.
I could have like one of those skins, but honestly I don't really use any of those heroes, so I'm probably not planning on getting them either. But anyway, we are in the
हाँ
land
अरे
of Dawn, guys, and both
बहुत
teams
क्रेजी है
seem to
लाइक
be
एडिथ
starting with their
मिंसी
blue buff
वेक्साना कार्मेला
rotations.
भाई
We
खत्म
can
है
see
ये
that
लोग
both sides
एलिस
have
भी
also gotten a
सब
bit of a
मेटा
leash.
ही है
Phoebus has been
they have only
more crucial
Phoebus
for the
and
leash,
Aurora as
and
meta I'd
the
say
Vexana
Suyo is
has been
also
for the
still
Alice
good but
since
not
he is
as good
still
as the
clearing
enemy
that blue
picks
buff out right
and even
now.
Tigreal के
Lafukabi,
set
meanwhile,
defend होता
has been
Tigreal कौन सा
really,
set करे
really
but
on
Mincy
spot
can
with
even
their
counter
rotation.
that
Suyo is already on his red buff. That is already a tempo lead coming in from the side of Lafukabi smiling.
Do
Mincy तो
agree, and
most
look
people
at
को
that
counter
Alice
कर
just
देता
going in
है
for the Litho. I mean, I knew Surya is not going to be there. Alice can secure that Litho quite easily, but that is
hmm.
quietly delaying the farm because Alice is still in level 2, and meanwhile Suyo is
Guys, I
in
am chatting with
almost
my
level 4, I
friend
would say,
Nana
because he's going
Plays.
to steal that
So we are
buff
gonna
from Alice and
enjoy
get
the stream
something out of it.
together.
But there is Carmilla to provide that vision of, but two members against three, not a great choice. So a retreat would be quite a remarkable choice. Edith might be in trouble because Edith is level 2. She needs to be to that level 4, just to make sure that that taking
Okay, okay.
that quite often. So, yep, that fight might actually need
हाँ
some time.
कम
And
कर दी
speaking about Alice, she needs the farm. She
एक्चुअली द
needs
थिंग
first
इज
the
कि फोन बाजू में ही
itemization to
रखना पड़
sustain
रहा
the
है थोड़ा
damage
दूर
and
रखी
to
थी
just enter the
देन
whole
योर
map
वॉइस
queen
वन
side scenario. Meanwhile,
या व्हाट
Alice
हैपेंड टू
was just
एलिस
executed. I mean, there
नेट इशू
might be a possible network
टूर्नामेंट
issue
में
for
नेट
that
इशू
Alice because that was not a good
वाह
execution, or I'm not
दिस
sure
इज
what
वेरी
just
बैड
happened
एनिमी
there.
का टीम
But
पिक
yep, the
इतना अच्छा है
first
बट देन
turtle is going to
ऐसा का हो
respond to
जाएगा
this
तो क्या ही
point.
करेगी फिर
Well, things are looking bad for the side of Tiki Taka. As you said, there may be a network problem because actually even the Minsitar was not exactly like
पीपल
I
आर
don't know. He was
वोटिंग
a
फॉर
bit off
मेगाट्रॉन
over
मोर
there. It
लाइक
could be a
ये
network
मेन
issue. We
स्ट्रीम
could be
में
seeing a restart. You never know. But the
एंड
Phoebus is
स्टिल
jumping right into the backline. Skunk goes
हाँ
down
तेरे
again.
में
This time it's not an execution. It is a bloodbath coming out from the side of Mina on that Phoebus.
I तो voted
Suyo
for
going
Tiki
straight
Taka
for the
because
red
of the
buff of
name,
Tiki Taka. He
but their
wants to
picks are
leave.
also
No
better, I'd
leaf
say.
unturned,
Let's.
no buff unchecked, and no buff untaken. And that is exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna put the
I
melee
see.
pressure, the
Yeah, they are
tempo
aggressive.
pressure.
Look at that Aurora Flicker
That's a
ulti.
great fragile glitcher coming in from
Crazy.
the side of Lafukabi.
Yeah.
Huge response as well,
Oh,
but
they are like
nothing will
half
be
Megatron and
able
half Lafu
to
का भी X लिखा है उसके
make
लिए.
up for what just happened.
What's
That
this
was
X?
crazy. Lafukabi went right in, they knew exactly who was there, and meanwhile
I
Tiki
know.
Taka is just struggling
Like
right
duo
now.
किसी और
Phoenix
का
trying to
trio
jump
किसी
in
और
on
का
this
ऐसा
Edith
है.
as well. Since his ultimate
इतना
has
लंबा
been
नाम
buffed,
कौन
he
रखता
has
है?
been such a menace,
Yeah.
forcing that Edith flicker out as well. So meanwhile on the hot side zombie fights breaking out. Mixer are going for the team squalling, but
हाँ
it
वो
is a
चिप्पी चिप्पी
horrible
चप्पा
time to
चप्पा
pop it out.
जैसा.
And now with the team squalling crowd, he
Look
hopes to
at
do
them
a do and
ganking
die.
bot.
Prevail coming in, took
हाँ
him out of the
भाई
turret, finished
मिंसी
the
भी
first
मर
round,
गया.
and he will
This
still be
is so
taken down
crazy.
by the
Like Alice
side
मरी वो तो
of
छोड़ दो.
Lafukabi.
Top भी
Brendan going in for
गंदा
that
गैंग
kill.
कर रहे. See
Another
this?
fight on top side. Skunk in another really horrible position right now, being dove by the side of Lafukabi. Two members
Is
coming
there
in.
any
Mina going for
hope?
the jump. Alice trying to use the blood oath to stay alive. Frigid breath coming in, and finally Aurora secures the kill. Frozo is not letting that Alice go today. Lot of fights breaking out on the map. Smiling.
Yep, I mean the 4K
हाँ
gold
it could
difference,
be.
7-0
Definitely
kills,
could
and
be.
the turtle already
5k
taken.
gold
So,
difference bro.
and it's not even 4 minutes in the game now. It's going to be before,
4
but
minutes में
there was the
5k gold
Phobius with
difference.
those jumps, unlimited jumps. But is Phobius really in the position, because it's going to be a 4v1 situation, and
Oh
Phobius will
finally.
finally be paid off
Red
here
team
just for
कुछ कर
overextending.
पा रहा है.
That is Suya to provide the vision. The turtle is going to be up, and this is just the second turtle. Meanwhile, you can see that Aurora is going for the mid push. I like how that Aurora, just flickered, made sure the glacier is landed perfectly, and that
Yeah,
prevail
Aurora
going
का
in,
मुझे
and that
बहुत
Suyo
अच्छा
going
लग
in.
रहा है
That is
combo.
actually the game
She's playing
changes.
so
That's when
well.
they start dominating, and Suyo just taking off all the buffs and making sure that retribution was perfect.
No
Meanwhile,
man,
they might
it's
be in
on
quite
Saturday
trouble
I
because
think.
Alice might
Next की उसके बाद का I don't know. ये
The
वाला Saturday
implosion.
हो सकता है.
There comes
Oh, see that Aurora and did you see
a
that
lot of
blue team
things
का ये
before
Suyo
that
कितना
combo,
जल्दी.
and Suyu make sure
No, no,
their
anyway.
edit is
Yeah,
down as
Tiki
well.
Taka was going for the turtle and बाकी सब
Well, this is really looking unfortunate for the
मेगाट्रॉन के
side of
सब
Tiki Taka. They're
दूसरे
not
साइड थे
really
फिर
able
भी
to
सूर्यो ने
make any
जाके अकेले
response.
स्टील कर
Tigreal
लिया.
going in once more. There
Now
might be
they
an
are invading
implosion
the
play on there.
box and
If he
everything.
had the
पहले
implosion,
turtles in
Minchitar manages to pull
turtle
him back, but
turrets
Brendan
invade
will
किए
be
फिर
there to
turtles
give
लिए
that
and now they are
cover
going for
damage.
box
He's
also. So
able to
now
give that
they
cover
I
fire
think it's
really
one
well.
sided.
Honestly, this is I know my reason for supporting Lafukabi was pretty sketchy, but at this point the Ducati skin is really pulling
Yeah,
up. Mina going for another jump onto
yeah,
Skunk.
agreed.
He's really not having a good game.
I
Frigid
feel
Breath
sad for
manages
the
to
red
take him
team.
down. Phobia's
Tiki
going
Taka.
in once more. Mina is
Aurora
relentless
का damage
with
देखो
his
because
engages. He's
she's
not
like they are
letting
all two
the
levels
Tiki
ahead.
Taka take a single breath. Eternal Draft used up, but flickered by Zozo will be able to keep them safe as
Yeah.
well as his skills able to peel for himself. Implosion is there for the
Hmm.
Tigreal, but the flicker is not there yet. Mina caught in an awkward spot over there. Bloodroot comes out by Alice.
Whoa.
He will be able to get out a
Phoebus
lot of
going
jumps over
so
there. Edith
aggressive.
flipping him over.
He's gonna
Frigid
die.
breath as well as the Frigid Glacier coming in for the Aurora. Edith taken down, but Mina is
Oh,
down as
Mincy ने
well.
क्या pull
Minsa
किया
gets a really
Aurora
good
को,
hook,
but she had a
but the
passive.
Aurora
Lol.
passive is right there. Brendan jumps in
One
with
time he
the
got that Aurora, वो
Ducati
उसमें भी नहीं
and
मरी वो.
he's just riding all over the place. He's able to get even the XP laner down. No one is safe from
Now
this
they are going for the
bike
mid
right
tier
now.
2
It's just
turret.
roaming all over the place.
Wow.
Tigreal able to get another set for Suyo to pop off. This is a monster kill for Lycan. It's not really looking good for the side of Tiki Taka right now, smiling.
I mean, look at the timing, okay? It's just 7 minutes, 10K gold difference, and it's just the third turtle. And the amount of gold they have, the amount of domination they have, and that's who you're making sure that the Alice doesn't get anything in this map. He's barely
Hmm.
surviving just by clearing those tiny minions at this point. It's hard because she's not even
गया वो.
surviving that. She will be taken down quite easily
एलिस बच
because
गई.
there is that Irithel, there is Suyo, but she
एलिस योर
kind of managed
sprint
to
नो
escape
नो
back
यार
there.
आई
Looks like
थिंक मैं
Mika
क्या
might
स्प्रिंट
not
बोल
be
रही हूँ
surviving
स्पीड
this, but
इतना था
Suyo,
ना स्प्रिंट
whoa,
जैसा.
whoa, almost in trouble,
वो
but
भाई
7K
अरोरा के
gold in for
कॉम्बोज
that
देखो
Irithel.
अरोरा टिकी
Unstoppable
कॉम्बोज
coming in for that Aurora and making sure
क्लच है
two,
भाई
no, three
अरोरा.
members not. It's going to be four members
This
down.
is really
And
fun.
the gold shield is already gone. I mean, the shield from the main inhibitor is gone. They're going in
एलिस
for
इज
the
सो
push. They're
अनोइंग
going to make sure they
लेट
get
गेम.
everything as much
Oh,
as
I am
possible.
not
And I don't think
using
they're
hero.
even
This is
going
a
for the third
restream.
turtle.
This is a
The Lord
restream.
is going to spawn
People
pretty
are
quick
thinking
if
I'm
they
playing
avoid
one
the
person
turtle.
god.
So I think they will just make sure that maybe a Lord or a
No,
turtle
it's
Lord
not
will
me
take the
playing.
position at this point.
Well, honestly, looking at the situation right now, it's looking pretty grim for the side of Tiki Taka. There's no real chance that they have with such a huge goal difference. The side of Lafuka will literally have double that gold. Frigid Glacier coming in again for the Aurora, but she does not have a passive this time. Really coming out from the Irithel, the implosion will help her as well behind it. Doing a lot of damage over there, peeling all over the place. Suyo coming in for the cleanup.
Yeah.
Lycan is doing a lot of damage, but he's able to escape with a sliver of health over there. This is looking really bad for Tiki Taka. It's already down to the last few turrets, and that is just one inhibitor left as
Epic
far as
comeback
the
seems
base for Tiki
very
Taka. They're taking a lot
low
of damage
chances,
right now.
like
Their defenses are just
seems kind
crumbling
of
to the
impossible.
side. Lafukabi, it's not a good look for them at all at this point. Like in NZ is
Yeah,
insane, is
this
literally
is
going
too much
insane with those recalls.
overconfidence,
He
or
can't
I'd say
take it
loser
anymore.
behavior.
He can't take what's
They
happening
deserve that
anymore.
loss if you are showing
He's
recall
just not having
while
any
not
of this
even being
anymore.
able to do
Lord
anything.
secured by Brendan. He will be able. Oh wait, a hook coming in. Midstar able to get the
Can't
first
wait
hit,
for
but
the.
it's
Oh,
Mina,
Mincy,
bro.
the
He's
recall
just
player
going
died.
wild on your. Why
Lol.
would you hook him? Ducati in the back line.
Ooh,
Brendan
Aurora side se
would
देखना कैसे
possibly be
trap
getting
करता.
that Vexana out in a very cheeky stunt, which will also cost him his life. He
Hmm.
definitely did not
Two of
follow
them
the
with
safety
dominance
guidelines
eyes,
while
Carmilla and
driving
Edith.
his bike straight into
Two Aurora got a
like Tiki
glowing wand.
Taka's base. But
Impressive.
it's only two
चलो
people
देखते हैं.
left.
Genius
Meanwhile,
wand, I mean.
double the number of players for the
हाँ,
side
end
of
करो,
Lafu
end करो.
Kabi, and the recalls come out
Base.
as well. The Onic recall looking really spicy over there. Frigid Breath, Frigid Glacier coming might be coming out soon. Edith pops off the Primal Wrath, but it might not be enough at this point of the game. Carmilla going in with her ultimate, but it won't really land very well with the with the lack of a follow up. Mina diving straight and popping off the vengeance, but will be taken out. Frigid Breath used
Wow.
off, and the
Look
base
at how
is
aggressive
really
they are.
exposed right
You are
now.
right.
Lafukabi make sure that they're going for the kills. They want to put them
Lafu
six,
का भी
eight under, and that's
जीत गए.
exactly what
Nice.
they do by
GG.
breaking down this crystal and ending this game. What a dominant show of performance by Lafukabi. No sight, no sign of resistance,
Hmm.
no possible outcome other than a win for Lafukabi. Smiling.
वही
I
तो.
mean, that
गोल
was a
डिफरेंस भी
huge
देखो.
domination coming in by Megatron
इनके
Lafu
सपोर्ट्स
Kirby
में
at
भी
this
गोल
time.
डिफरेंस था
I
इतना.
think that miscommunication
और
or
बाकी सब
whatsoever
में तो
happened to
3
the
to 4
Alice
के
just
गोल
diving into the
डिफरेंस.
turret and dying. That was the whole turnover of the game. But that was actually very
Poor
sad to
Carmilla
watch
and
because
Vexana,
Tiki Taka couldn't
इनके
do
स्टैट्स
anything in the
अच्छे दिख
map.
रहे
They
हैं.
had the whole, there was Minzatari, hooking people. There was Curse of Blood. There was Vexana with the Lord. The mini lord coming in, but the damage was lagging because they didn't have the itemization, they didn't have the gold, they didn't have the farm. So that
हाँ,
was
but
a
the
huge
Alice, I
point
don't know,
actually. The
उसका
way
नेट नहीं चल रहा था कि
Lafukabi
क्या.
made sure that they don't get
एलिस
any
जंगल में कुछ कर
aspects.
ही नहीं
All the
पाई.
buffs were stolen, all the towers were pushed, and it was a clean wipe
वही.
out coming in for them. So I think they did really great. I really
या
love to
पिक्स
ask
देख,
what
लाइक
are our
नेवर जज अ
opinions
बुक
on
बाय
this
इट्स
game.
कवर, ये प्रूव कर दिया.
You know
ये नोमी
I
करके जो
really
होस्ट है,
like Tiki
कल
Taka's
की एक होस्ट थी, उसकी
the
जैसी सेम
draft.
क्यों दिख रही है?
I
कल उसका नाम कुछ और था.
would have forgotten that
वही है, बट उसने कल
because of the draft, but
नाम
it
कुछ
looks
और पीछे या
like
कुछ रखा था, पता नहीं.
Taka's
ये
side no,
माथे पे क्या है
but then
ये? चावल है.
Lafukabi on the other side, they
चावल
had a
चिपकाया है माथे
pretty
पे.
good
ये
synchronization
कैसा
between
फोटो
each
लिया है?
other. The team they had, and Phoebe jumping in. That was also very, incredible smiling.
I mean, I do agree with that. That was actually quite a domination, and Tiki Taka couldn't do anything at the point. But yeah, the victory goes to Team
People are waiting
Megatron,
for my
Lafukabi,
own
and they did
streams
really
also. खुद भी
great, to be
stream करो
honest,
गेम प्लेस and
Crunchy.
all. करूंगी.
Well, not gonna lie, saying that they did really great is
हाँ
an
ना,
understatement.
रीस्ट्रीम में
They
थोड़ा तो
absolutely
मतलब
They
destroyed.
थोड़ा
royally
एंटरटेन नहीं
belted
होगे
them.
ना, बोर हो जाएगी
Yeah,
थोड़ा.
they royally belted them, basically.
It was not a match. This was
Especially when
just a
so many
one-sided
people are
bloodbath.
streaming the same
They
thing.
Tiki Taka was
It
not
does get
locked up. They were
repetitive.
locked up with Lafukabi. That has to be mentioned, man. It was just a wild match, honestly. Movement.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is true. Like that was actually like Lafukabi totally needed Tiki
Hmm.
Taka, and well,
Alice
with
wasn't
this, like I
able
guess
to do anything.
I really like the name. Megatron Lafukabi has match, and we will be moving on to the next round. And guys, please stay with us for next another interesting and
I
so
mean,
also please make sure to download Mobile Legends 5.
Yep, I think Nomi, you have some sort of network issues, but that will be
No,
fixed up
I'm
shortly,
from
guys.
India, not from
Meanwhile, don't
Philippines.
forget
So
that
I'm
the epic
supporting my
skin
country's
giveaway
tournament
is still going
this
on, and
time.
I'm really hoping you guys are spamming the comment with your favorite team, the state name, and your ID because the winner can be anybody, and it's just not just one epic skin, it's two. And the fact that you get to choose your own epic skin is quite wild. So I'm really hoping a lot of interaction coming in the chat
Like
box.
most
Meanwhile, stay tuned
MLBB
because we are
YouTubers
going
are
to be
also
back with
streaming
the
this
game
tournament
number three
to support
shortly.
our country's cup, Northeast Cup.
Bro. Chill, chill, bro.
Daddy, chill.
Do you want to get a free epic skin? Yeah. Battle.net Esport is doing a free epic skin giveaway today, tomorrow, every day in every live stream of this tournament. Free epic skin, bro. Free.
Anywhere, but it's been
Let's
picked
watch
up
the
here. It
previous
does
match that
make
we
a
missed,
little bit of
guys.
sense considering that they kind of the side of Murph really does have a short range composition. They have a low
ना ना
range MM.
मैं तो
They have the
जो एक
Nolan,
मेरा
who
मैच
does,
मिस हो
by
गया
the
था
way,
ना
does
वो मैं
not
देख रही हूँ स्टार्ट
have the
का अभी
CC
स्ट्रीम में
immunity
क्योंकि
on his ult
वो
since it was
सेम ही
removed
चीज
a few
आते
patches
रह रहा
ago.
है ब्रेक में
And they also
इसके लिए
had the Aurora, who is also a very immobile option for a mage. But again, she's really strong. So maybe the Saber has been picked,
ना
seeing all these options. And it's possible that it's just a pocket pick coming out from the side of Special Grade just to throw off the side of Marv in the draft and in the game as well,
चलेगा भाई
Smiling.
I do agree, and the fact that Team Mark, went in the final pick with that
the
Jawhead is
break
quite
goes on for very
surprising too.
long actually.
Come on, Jawhead
Let me
roam
know
is
when the
quite
other one is
handy, but it's
starting.
it's just that there is no front laner, but that Jawhead is going to make sure to pick off a lot of heroes in the fight. Just 1v1 situation, Jawhead definitely going to win. And
Special
yep,
grade
welcome to
versus
the
Mark.
land of Dawn, guys. We
You
are
just noticed
here.
that.
No, did I miss something?
Smiling, did you just notice that?
No, you will have to
Well, the
make me
Grok
notice.
actually tried to freeze the lane and he made a slight mistake over there. The mid lane minion still ended up going in front. And meanwhile, we can see this Joyd actually slithering into the jungle of the Saber. He's already finding himself in hot water this early on. Joyd burns his flicker, and that will be a flicker down for the side of Mark, but it's really low HP on the Saber right now. The good thing is that his roamer and his link
Let's
will be
do
able to
Q&A,
cover him
guys.
for a
I'm
couple of
fine
times.
with it.
Hey, Nolan,
Let's enjoy
not
the
in a very good
matches.
position over there,
Let's
smiling.
talk together. Let's do
Yep,
some
Willow
Q&A.
was there to steal, but that Vexana definitely knew that Willow is going to be there, and it was good to cut off in the map. So I think so far they are doing good. They are focusing on the farm. The fact that Saber needs to farm up quite quick, that level 4 is quite important for the Saber, and yep, that Saber is level 4. But the point here is Moscow has the Purify, so using that ultimate on Moscow is not really going to come in handy. There are other options. You can definitely go in for Nolan, locking out that Nolan, and
Hi.
Jawhead is the
Hi,
possibility.
Concept Mo.
But yep, the first turtle is going to be up in let's just say less than 23 seconds. And right now, I don't think I was expecting a fight on the goal lane, but I think right now they're just going to make sure that the goal lane is that farm quietly because they are going to march towards the turtle, and we might see a first skirmish coming in to the turtle side.
Well, that is
Wow.
very bad. This is the Aurora caught off in a very sketchy position. Angry Cat taken down by the Khalid. That'll be the first blood going over to the side of special grade. Not really a good, engagement. Not really a good rotation coming out from the side of Marf right there. But the Nolan is also being zoned out by the Grok, so this will be an easy, uncontested first turtle for special grade. Not things are not looking good for the side of Marf smiling.
Yep, and in the top, we can see that Moscow was forced to retreat just by that Nathan. Nathan is going to be a huge plus point, to be honest, in the late game. That Nathan is going to melt down everyone just knowing that there is Brock in the front lane. But there comes the spear. There is Nathan using the ultimate just to zone out, but will be caught off guard by the Joyd, and Joyd will make sure that Nathan is taken down. I mean, the timing was perfect, but the backup coming in by Team Marf was so good that the Nathan was taken down. So far, I think both the teams have quite an equal amount of goal, maybe just a few hundreds or change. But yeah, there is that Khalid zoning out. We might possibly see another skirmish coming in, but that Vexana will use the flicker just to escape. And the fight is not definitely going to stop there. Is it there? There. I think again. Hmm. Nolan might be in trouble. Not really. Saber just retreats at this point.
Well, that was
हाय
honestly a
स्टार्ट
really
हुआ क्या?
funny fight over there because if you notice,
नहीं,
the Vexana
अच्छा,
flickered back.
ओके।
टाइम है,
So
अभी भी
Jawhead
ऐड ही
ended
चल
up
रहा है।
throwing his own Edith behind, which
वो सेम
also
ही ऐड
messed up
बार
the
बार आ रहा है।
Khalid's engage. It was just such a funny
आई
domino
काइंड
effect
ऑफ
to
सही
notice
है,
over there.
पहले
But I
पुराने
guess
वाले से तो
that's what
सही
it
है
is,
यार।
and there we
वो
can see
बार
प्रिया
बार
more
बैक
team
एनिमेशन
स्कैन,
fight
आ रहा
pressure
था।
coming in from
प्रिया बैक
Special
स्कैन।
Grade. It's all these people going in with the turret. Saber going in with the triple sweep, but Jawhead going into the unstoppable force as well. That will be two really big ultimates used up, but not really a lot of impact because both sides played it off so well. Honestly, it's just like there was a dive. The dive was denied, but Special Grade also made sure to not lose too many resources in that fight. Grog being engaged on a bit, but there's no follow up really to be made here. Smiling.
I mean, that Saber did use the ultimate that the Purify actually came in quite handy for that Moscow. So this time the second turtle is up and we might possibly see a fight there because this time Team Marv has decided to go in for the turtle and they actually managed to get but Khalid might be quite in trouble. Vengeance will be used out, ultimate will be forced out. Vexana also using that ultimate set just to zone them out. And that was a good retreat. I like how, special grade are engaging when they know they can, go in for the engage and retreating at the perfect time. This is where you know that the team is not going to throw the game.
Well, for sure. But one thing I've noticed is that both sides are really just ditching the far lane for whatever objective is coming on. That's how important the turtle buff really is in this fight because now it lasts for the whole match. You can't really afford to miss out on these turtles, even if you lose a side lane turret. The side lane turret doesn't matter as much as getting that turtle at this point. With lot of damage being laid on to Sunsin over there, he goes down and Cube just might be next. Two kills for the side of Marv. Really good engage coming out for them. And Special Grade, meanwhile, trying to get revenge. They're going all in on Akatsuki in the far lane. And this could be a really good setup for them. But Akatsuki has cleared out most of the lane. So it will be a huge advantage for the side of Marv since they're able to get two tier ones and especially that mid lane tier one, which really impacts the map. The blue buff will now be open for invades and camps for the side of Marv. Again, another engage. Kyrie being taken down by the Nolan over there. Good throw by the Jawhead, but Khalid probably needs to back off over there. Default not in a very good position. Neo tries to go for the pin down, but Grog will have that force of nature passive right up, smiling.
Yep, I mean, just leaving that mid tier open is basically opening the whole map to the enemy team at this point. Right now, we can see the team map have caught up and they are doing quite good on the map rotation, the team rotation. They are making sure that the Moscow has the advantage and the third turtle is up and they might possibly go in for the turtle. The Joy right now is completely zoning out the team special grade. There is Khalid to provide the vision, but right now Khalid might be too deep in because his teammates are going to take time to retreat. There goes Edith with the flicker. There goes Roland with the ultimate, but Edith might possibly be in trouble and will be taken down by that. Nathan and Jawhead also will go down. There is that killing spree coming in for Nolan. Double kill just for what? Two. I mean, the Hyper is down, the tank is down, and the turtle might be quite easy. There is Aurora to zone out, but how long will she survive? I mean, Nathan is quite right there. He should have gone for that. Nolan, which was actually a huge important point, but I don't know. He was clearing the minions in the mid.
Well, honestly, this was a really good fight for Special Grade. But what turned it around was really that amazing setup with the frigid glacier coming in from Angry Cat, as well as the follow up coming up from Willow. Because honestly, one thing that really sets Nolan apart from all other assassins is that he's not just an assassin, he's also a skirmisher in the sense that he can get into these team fights and deal so much area damage. Like he kind of classifies, he's in a class of his own in even the assassin class. It's a really good pickup coming up from Marv, and they really know how to exploit every part, every aspect of the Nolan kit, honestly, smiling.
Yep, that is true actually. And I like how Team Marv is focusing on all the objectives as well. I mean, they've taken the first inhibitor from all the three lanes. They are going for the push. They are going for the turtle. They managed to get the two turtles. They have the 3K goal lead as well. And right now, we can see they are going in for that bot tier as well. We can see that Aurora is there. Nolan is there as well as Edith. And it's just Khalid right now. Will Khalid be off
Hi
guard?
guys, I
Caught
had my
off guard?
dinner.
Not really. Khalid will just be forced to retreat using that ultimate. I mean, it's quite easy for Khalid to, clear out the lane, but the damage coming from Nolan is so high that Khalid will just have to use vengeance to retreat at that point.
Well, honestly, it looked like eating sand over there was not enough for Khalid, so he popped off his vengeance as well. And meanwhile, the bot side is really being pressured hard by Marv. They're really showing why they're the veterans in this game, and Special Grade
Yes,
are
Angela,
the
collector skin will
new players,
return.
the
Please don't
challengers.
worry.
They're trying to
Angela,
challenge the
collector skin will
status quo,
return.
but Default will not survive that challenge as he's taken down really swiftly. Kyrie there in the bush waiting for Akatsuki's engage. He won't be able to find anything, but will be forced to back off over there. Marv just might get this Lord completely uncontested right now. Akatsuki popping off the ultimate. As we all know, Edith does a lot of damage to
हाय
the Lord, so they're able
अरे
to
मैं
melt
पूछ रही
this
हूँ कि
objective down
ये
really fast.
मैच
The
स्टार्ट हुआ
great
कि
not
कास्टर्स
looking too
बात कर
good
रहे
right
सिर्फ
now. There is a 4,000 goal
तो मैं वो
difference,
थोड़ा वो
and
स्किप कर
I'm not
देती हूँ
really
क्योंकि ये
sure about
फर्स्ट मैच मेरा आई
which
थिंक खत्म हो जाएगा ना
side of the
कंफ्यूजन
map
है
should Marv really be
बेटर
concentrating on.
राइट
But if you ask me, in my personal opinion, they've done a good job on the bot side.
स्मूथर
It's about time they went to the top side and focus on it again like they were in the early times of the game. Kyrie over there going for that engage finds the jawhead out in the open, but he will be taken
क्या
down as
किसको
well.
बोल रही है
This
अच्छा
is
फर्स्ट
kind
है
of
मैं फर्स्ट
looking bad for Akatsuki going for that crazy engage on
अच्छा
Sansan
ठीक
as
है मैं
well.
थोड़ी
Sansan
देर के
being
लिए ये म्यूट
down,
कर रही हूँ यहाँ पे
Moskov
आई
coming in to
विल जस्ट
finish
टेक्स्ट मी
off
व्हेन द
that
बैंड्स एंड
engage
ऑल आर डन ओके
completely. Neo
अच्छा
is
ठीक है बाय
honestly doing such a phenomenal job
मैं
this game with
म्यूटेड हूँ
all his
अरे आई एम
follow-up.
योर ओनली बट
And
जस्ट
Angry
म्यूट
Cat as well, the backliners coming in from Marv really know their job, they know what they're doing, and they are doing it at exactly the right time. Neo on the bot side smiling.
Yep, Neo on the bot side dealing so much damage that I think the first main inhibitor here
Will
from the
Marv
bot
end
will
it?
actually be taken down. Although in the mid the guard was off, but yeah, the minions will be defended because it's just the first lot. They can try the defense, but Team Marv right now are making sure the positioning is so well that they can go in. But there goes Khalid with the flicker ultimate. Will he be able to catch the Moscow? Not really, because there is Aurora, there is Nolan, just making sure that Khalid is taken down with that Nathan as well going down quite low. Joyhead will be forced to retreat. I mean, come on, two members down, three surviving. That is quite a plus point. So retreat sounds good to me. But yep, right now Team Maf are having the map control. They have the whole situation under control. They are trying to bait out the mid because it's again 3v4 situation. Joy is still coming from the top. But Grok just trying to stop those minions off. Saber will be caught almost off guard, forced to retreat at this point. I think with the second lot coming up, they are actually pressuring a lot. They have the domination in this game. They have the uh, full map under control. So I think with the second lot, they might actually go in for the end. It's only the matter of fact that Team Special Grade at this point make a good defense set. They make sure that right now they're not overextending or engaging, just staying near the base and making sure that they clear out. Lord is the only option for them, to be honest.
Well, I don't think the Lord seems like a good option for the side of special grade either right now, because you can see this is what the Jawhead really does. He has so much map pressure. They have to respect the fact that the Jawhead and the Edith as well could be camping in any of these bushes and pick off anybody who decides to go for a bush check. So it's all on Kyo to find these places, but he as well is finding some difficulty. No, Akatsuki might be able to find Kylie Oya, and everybody from half jumps in. Nolan getting godlike over there. Kyo forced to use the wild charge to get out. That is such a horrible decision made by Kyo. He did not check the right bush, but Special Grade are still able to make some wins from this by
Oh,
keep
this one
managing to push the top
recall.
side. A responsive rotation is
Oh,
coming
they
out
were
from Marv,
actually
but the
recalling
recalls have been
in
made.
front of
Khalid
the
was there
enemies.
on the
That's
back watch.
crazy.
He was looking for the flank. coming out from Marv, Duba checking the bush, making sure that default is, spotted out, but actually he's already backed off. So this will be such a good. Honestly, the thing is, the responses coming out from Special Grade aren't bad either at this stage of the game. They're making a few mistakes here and there, but they're still able to get small wins like these top turrets. Though it probably won't be enough to win this game at this point because the enhanced Lord will be marching down, smiling.
Yep, the enhanced Lord will be marching down on the Kairi right now. With that Saber pick, is it actually a good decision going with a Saber jungler? Is my question because Saber is going to just pick off one of the heroes, and so far we can see that it's hard for Saber to just make sure go diving in and picking off heroes. But
Wow,
there comes
this
another team fight,
Marth
and
is
Vexana
so
will make sure the
aggressive.
Joy is down. Nolan will make sure that three members versus two down. It's going to be hard if it's coming in just because it's Saber and Nathan alone
Oh
themselves.
my
A flicker
god.
coming in by that
Look how
Aurora
they
making sure
ended
that
the
the Glacier
match.
is there and a double kill for Nolan. That was a complete wipe out with the victory going in for Team Marv.
Well, this
GG.
is quite the crazy fight that came out from Marv, and they were able to finish off the Crystal in just a matter of seconds with that last engage. Really good game coming out from Marv. Honestly, they really showed
Oh, the
the
match
side
is
of special.
started. Let's go to the new match.
A lot of damage, a lot of CC. So I think that's something the side of Team Dats and
Okay,
Sons
let's go
are
next
going to be
match.
going
Just
for.
the
Also, the faster
live
rotation that
actual
comes in with
one.
that diversion from Louis. Now, how are the side of Team Water Cycle going to counter it? They're going to be showing their tank pick pretty early, right? The Grog is getting teased quite early. I'm hoping they pick up an assassin because look at that, both sides don't have the hyper yet.
Yep, definitely. Both sides haven't picked up the assassins, and all of them are still available. And with that, Lord Insane picking up the Fanny Pro Max, it is none other than the Cyan Finch Ling on the
Hello.
arsenal for the Dad and Sons. And many people like Fanny, no matter how good
आज
you
अभी
can be
कौन
on
सा है
Fanny,
अभी कौन
a
सी build है
Ling, once he reaches
हाय
the later phases, the damage coming in from the crit ratio of his passive is so annoying to deal with. Not to mention his mobility is like so much faster and easier to do. So yeah, not to mention he has one thing that Fanny
watercycle
doesn't. It is the
the red
immunity
team is
with his ultimate.
watercycle
So going for him over the Fanny is very
blue
understandable
अच्छा है
considering they are
watercycle को blue
already
मिला
heading
वही
into the
तो
second
सूट हो रहा
phase of the ban
है
section and they are going opting
okay
for
so
an alpha
watercycle
then perhaps
versus
not wanting any
dads
of the
versus
alpha
sons
charge things happening in the early phase. But
lol
anyways, I would like to
versus
mention
versus
two
दो बार
argues
आएगा
here is
ऐसे
that this
बोलूंगी
is a state wise still going on for qualifying and both of the teams are representing
hmm
Meghalaya, so do support
who will
your
win
respective teams. If you're supporting maybe your friends with water cycle, maybe your fans of water cycle, so
अच्छा
do support them in the live chat, in the comments. But I think we will have to see what both sides will be going for the last two bans soon.
So side
oh
of Team Watercycle as of now, their draft is pretty open, right? We know what they need. They need a gold laner and they need a hyper. Now, as for the side of Team Dats and Sons, the Khalid is
they'll
definitely
ban
a flex
jungler
pick,
heroes
right? Is
only
he
ना
going to
इसलिए
go
Julian
ADC?
and
Is he
Alpha
going to
उन
go
लोग में
tank?
jungler बाकी
We
है
are
उसके लिए
not sure
nice
as of
choice
now. So no wonder the side of Team Watercycle here are a bit
Hayabusa
lost. Not
open है
sure
bro I
what
don't
exactly they want
understand
to be
people
banning.
can
They
pick
do
Haya
ban out
also
the
if
Luno.
there's a good Haya
I'm
player
expecting maybe a Harith ban as
easy
well, but they do have the
yeah
Phobius to counter it. So as of now, not needed. Hopefully they do ban out a gold laner though, because I think that's what the side of Team Dats and Sons are required. As for that's the Suns, right? Look at that. They ban out the Julian, they ban out the Alpha because they know Water Cycle needs a hyper. The Hayabusa is still open though, but I'm not familiar if they are used to the assassin hypers, right? We have to wait and watch what they pick up because Water Cycle is a relatively new team. Not much is known, but they might surprise us.
Yeah, definitely. Like you can never tell when there could be a new underdog coming into the scene, and there's nothing better than the underdogs taking down the thrones of the people that are sitting at the top, right? And the draft has been really good for the side of team Dad and Sons who just ban out the jungles knowing they need the jungle options and they ban out the Julian who has the immunity and the mobility requiring just at the level 3. And I really, really like the fact that Team Water Cycle have done their homework. One of the signature picks for Breastplate is his Moxcop, so they will be banning it out as well. So good draft on their hand, but they are hovering over the Nolan. Oh, maybe we'll just see the Oogie Shadow kill coming in the Land of Dawn. It is the Hayabusa being picked by E is 21. But going for a Roger go lane, I am not sure, much sure about it because if you look at their composition with the Grok's Wild Charge and Hayabusa's, Quad Shadow diving, I see a lot of, their composition more isn't on the diving and even the Roger as well. But going for a goal lane is quite odd in my opinion. Compared to the side of Team Dad and Sons, they're also kind of going for a diving
अच्छा
composition, especially a
हाँ सुन
teleporting
रही हूँ
one, the Luo Wii. So, what's your thoughts on that thing?
That is true. A dive-in composition from self team. That's in sense. But look at that. I mean, Motorcycle do have a good draft, right? Especially against the Harith, right? They have the phobias already logged in, so they weren't worried about the Harith. So hopefully, Breastplate can actually, maybe come in a bit later. I'm not sure how exactly he's going to be dealing with that phobias bonking him repeatedly as soon as he dashes. We are going to go into the land of Dawn now, you guys. Now, this is Dance and Sons versus Watercycle with the advantage on the blue side. This is game number three,
गाइस टुडे
and
माय
welcome
टीम
to
इज
the land
आल्सो
of
देयर
Dawn,
इन
you
दिस
all.
टूर्नामेंट
Now the
बट
teams are
सैडली उनका
ready,
नहीं
going
आ
to be
रहा
taking
स्ट्रीम पे
their the
मैच
buffs as of now. Um,
माय
what
स्क्वाड
do you
मेट्स आर
think,
आल्सो देयर
Ray? I do feel Harith is going to have a bad time. As for the Roger in the goal lane, I prefer him
हुक
in the
बाय
goal lane than
चांस
the jungle after the
हुक
changes
बाय
he got
चांस
into last time.
वर्सेस रेड फॉक्स
Uh-huh.
शिनोबी रेड
Well,
फॉक्स शिनोबी
I more prefer him on the jungle mainly because his cooldown is
लेट्स
really
सी हु
bad in
विंस
the early phase. So he will like once he uses up his skills,
थैंक
he
यू
will have to wait like 12 seconds. But look at
Yeah,
that,
everyone
Horikilpi
please
getting a
root
little
for
bit
my
bullied
squad.
on the
Let's
top
hope
lane.
they
I think
win.
that was quite aggressive coming in, such early. And I think many Khalid players do this early. Look at that. He's doing such a deep lane cut onto the enemy's lane, but the side of Team Dad and Sons, they're also trying to annoy the
Miss you too,
Hayabusa
Rin
as
Rin.
much
How
as
are
possible,
you?
trying to
How are
delay
you
his
guys?
farm. Very, aggressive
I miss
gameplay
so
from
many
the
of
side of
you.
Dad and Sons, but they need to make sure they do not bite more than they can chew because, well, denying the jungle, it is good. Denying the lanes, it is good, but you might sometimes get punished.
That is true, but look at that rotation by Khalid already. It's almost a four versus three here towards the red buff. They do have to disengage, though. Don't want to be poking too much, and I think that's what he was doing with the Khalid, right? He's going way too forward in the lane. He's clearing out those minions early so he can do those faster rotations. Meanwhile, in top lane, that Phobius gets chunked down, but he does have a lot of HP left. I hope he retreats because the side of Team Taz and Sons are ready to gank him.
ओए ये
Yep,
देख
definitely.
भाई
Look at that engage
डैड्स
coming in.
एंड
They
सन्स
will
का
take the
गैंग
first blood
फॉरवर्ड
with that obvious securing a kill on their
फोबियस को
hands. And
गैंग
that
किया
was
नाउ दे
something
रिजेक्ट द
that many
टोटल
Phobius players need to watch. Before level 4, you're really vulnerable because you do not
यप
have your sustain, your heal, and your lockdown skills. So when you do not have that, you're very vulnerable target. And that is what happened. They got taken down. Despite the poking that is
हाँ
happening
रुक
on
रुक
the
रुक
XP lane,
हेडफोन्स
Horikuti
ही
does
पहन
have
लेती
his,
हूँ
the sandstorm skill, and he will just be healing most of his HP back. They are looking in for an engage onto Turtle. Hayabusa might be on time coming or maybe not. Oh, we are seeing an implosion play coming in from both sides as the Valentina copied it with IMU. Phobius being taken down. Link secures the Turtle seamlessly without any
यप
issues. A wild charge coming in as well on Doom. And I think he will just have to retreat, but he gets taken down for a little bit of a mishap on his side.
That is true. I mean, Valentina could have probably flickered and used the implosion on the backline, but she just caught that Tigreal there, so a bit of bad micro there. But she did manage to get that kill, so overall pretty good. But I think the turtle went too insane there. I missed
Yep,
that. Yeah, so
yep,
he
yep.
got that on. Now for Daz and Sons, right? We know how they're going to engage. Either the Khalid comes in or the Tigreal comes in with those implosions. So it's pretty set. I think the one they need to be definitely watching out for is that Tigreal gameplay, right? We're going to see them sort of give it a bit of vision. I think they're trying to gank the Valentina in the mid lane. The Kali, look at the rotations by Kali. We're going to see a five-man rotation towards the bottom lane.
Oh my god, look at that. They're looking in for an ambush. Did E is 21 see that? I think he didn't, and he might get taken down. He does use the wild charge, but Ling is already diving in, really hungry for the kill onto E is 21. He's surviving at sliver of HP. Will Khalid be able to secure it? No, he survives that engage, and that was a little bit of a waste of resources that happened on the side of Dad and Sons. But considering they do have a slight advantage because they did get the turtle, there won't be much, loss at hands because the side of team. Water Cycle didn't retaliate after the resources were wasted. And commenting on what you mentioned about the Khalid, and this is why he went to 400% increase of usage in the Philippines, and right now I think even in India
Interesting
he's
food
probably seeing up to
choices,
like two to
people.
300% increase. Oh, Hayabusa getting
This
caught.
Aura, I
I'm
don't know.
not sure why that ultimate was used because the
He's
quad
my
shadow was
friend,
there,
but
but oh, Lord said is
I
looking
don't.
for the
We don't
kill,
talk
but
all the
he will
time.
just
So
be
how will
backing
I
off.
know what
But
he is
anyways, backing
doing?
off what I said, Khalid's rotation is so fast because of his passive, and you can just see it being executed here.
That is true. Now,
Second turtle
Tigger has
again.
already
Dads
used
and
up his
son will get
implosion,
it.
right? That means no
Hmm.
implosion gameplay this time around for the second turtle of this match. Hopefully, the side of Team Water Cycle takes advantage of this. They go in and maybe, Valentina does the implosion instead now.
Hmm.
Now,
Oh yeah.
Phoebus gets that kill on that Khalid.
Hmm. Yeah, and just like you mentioned, they did do that. They copied the implosion. Oh no, actually, I think she didn't, and she just used her skills to take them down. And just like it predicted, knowing that they did not have the skills, they may utilize it properly. But Harit with the Zaman Force taking down the the Grok
Ooh.
there, but he barely survives with a sliver of HP. But he does have his shield, so he doesn't really have to worry. Jingle balls being stuck inside the turret, but he will just proceed to retreat. I think. Yep, and he will retreat.
That is true. I mean, I wish Roger would have probably committed and gotten that kill on that Harith there
Hmm.
in the mid lane because the rest of his team was wiped out, right? It was a four-man kill towards the total during the last team fight. He could have committed, but he chose not to and it retreated. Now, look at the position of that Tigreal as well as the Louis, right? They're always giving vision to breastplate here, right? Always letting him know where the side of team water cycle is. Now, Grok here again escaping. He's getting chunked down like paper. Once again, Khalid rotating towards the bottom and the mid
Everyone is
lane, right?
so
But
active.
he does
Nice
have
to
to
see
keep
you
an
all.
eye on his turret there,
Let's
and that's
enjoy
why
together
Link
the two
goes
moment.
that side so that he can clear out that mini wave. Now, a death bush being set
Oh
up
my
here
god.
towards the red
Look
buff.
how they're
Whoever goes
Oh
in
my
is
camping.
god.
going to lose their
This
life.
is gonna go crazy.
Yep, I think Hayab. Oh no, Valentina, Valentina. That was very odd decision coming in, but she
Oh,
also
Valentina
used up her
crazy.
implosion as well. A complete
Oh
180
my
being done.
god.
Was it communicated? Because I
Bro,
felt
did
like
you
that
see how
Valentina, the decision
Valentina
was
survived?
deliberate. She made that
Enemy
choice
का
and went into
पूरा
the
fail
bush
हो गया.
and did a complete 180, taking down two of the side of Dad and Sons, Invoker and Doom. And I think Harriet is
उसने
also
किसका
being,
ulti कॉपी किया
but
था?
I think he will just be punishing instead. And look at that, Hayabusa being taken down as well as the Roger. They retaliate completely on the bot lane.
Lol.
A bit of a blunder for the side of Team Water Cycle, despite that great gameplay on the red bush.
That is true. Now, meanwhile, Ophobius does chunk down that top lane inhibitor, so now he is free to do those rotations, right? He is lacking. I've not seen him in those team fights other than the Lord downs. I mean, the total downs that he did. Now he is engaging right now on this link, but he's alone. Better to retreat now. The third total of this match is up, but like we talked about, right? I in that last time when Valentina died, I think they knew, but I wish Grok would have been the one to engage instead of the Valentina, right? Because
Yeah.
Valentina is pretty squishy. You don't want her to be going in into three people. Now diversion used by Louis, and look at that Tiggle coming in from the back.
Yeah, and I think
Let's
they're
see
looking
how
in
it
for a
goes
play,
for
but
the
Doom is not.
second
Oh,
turtle.
he finally gets two people. Raging Sandstorm coming in, as well
Wow.
as the Louis Yin Yang overturn. The Ling also using up his Tempest of Blades, dealing
वही.
damage with his critical blades and securing three of the people as Roger and Hayabusa are the only ones fending off themselves. Hayabusa has no intention going in all alone, and this will be the free and the last turtle for the side of Team Dad and Sons as they are proceeding to make towards the mid lane, and they will be securing the tier 3 turret without any hassle as Hayabusa is just buying a little bit of a time, and I think he might get punished for it because he doesn't have a shadow. Look at that, they're making it for it, and he will get taken down.
Sad
The wild
life
charge
for
is
her.
coming in as
The
well. Corey
Valentina
Duty
is
being
so
taken
good
down.
though.
Harith doesn't have his mana, and he will just be retreating for now.
That is
हाया
true.
इतना नहीं
Hayabusa
बट
had a
वैलेंटीना
tough time
बहुत
this
अच्छी है
match, which
बेचारी.
was weird because his team was winning those team fights, right? He should have been scaling up by now. He should have
भाई
gotten that
बट
goal lead. And
रिमेम्बर
that's what you
हमें
want with the
मेंशन की कोई
Hayabusa,
हया
right? You want him
हाँ मैं बोली ना
to
हया
be
कोई क्यों नहीं ले रहा
snowballing
और
from
इसने लिया भी.
starting of the match, but
बट
he
खेल
seems to
नहीं
be
रहा बेचारा.
lacking this time around.
क्या कर रहा
Now,
है, आई
as
डोंट
for
नो.
the Sail team, Watercycle, they are on the back end here, losing those team fights. I wish they
लिए
had a bit
नहीं
more
इसने.
coordination. Let Croc tell his team that I'm going in, engage with me, and let Valentina come in with that implosion, and that would have worked out for them.
अब वो
But as of
रिग्रेट कर
now,
रहा
they
होगा
are getting caught out. And we
टाइग्रेन लेने
already
को.
know, I sort of think the strategy with Dad and Sons is Louis uses the diversion, sends Tigreal towards the back line, and then he comes in with the implosion, gets the back line, and it's
कैंप
going to
कहाँ
be a
करे,
GG
फॉरएवर
combo
कैंप
combo
करेगा
there.
टू
So I
वेट
think
फॉर
that's what they're
समबडी.
planning.
नोबडी इज
Meanwhile,
कमिंग ओनली.
tier 1 turrets from mid lane as well as the bottom lane have been chunked out. So Dad and Sons doing
तो
very, very
इसलिए वो
quick
लोग
rotations,
काउंटर
and
गैंग करके
now they're
फिर लॉर्ड के
targeting
लिए
that
जाएगा आई
top
थिंक,
lane inhibitor.
टू पुश दिस
Yep,
टरेट.
and I think
सी हाउ ही
oh
वेंट.
look at that Phobius. He just melted down so badly. I think Phobius
सच्ची
doesn't
फोविस
have
को
a
कैसा बुली
single
कर
magic
रहे हैं, दिस इज
defense here. He
क्रेजी.
just disappeared. I mean Phobius is quite tanky and he has a sustain, but he will get taken down. Hayabusa seeing the teleportation play
देख
coming in.
अभी
Look at the
एनिमीज
Tiger
बिजी हो
with the
जाएंगे,
conceal
डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो
play as
जाएंगे टॉप
well.
को लेके, तो
Grok
अभी वो
is
लोग
using
बहुत.
up his immunity, but it won't be up to any good.
हाय.
The implosion play coming in from
वैलेंटीना
Valentina
डेड.
catching two people, but there
इवन
is no
ग्रॉक
use.
इज
They're
डेड,
getting
अभी वो लोग
chunked
इजी
down
लॉर्ड
like
ले
nothing.
लेंगे.
Hayabusa and especially the
बफ भी
Roger
ले
is
रहे हैं,
trying to
ये तो
make a split
रिलेंटलेस
push
हो गए
play as
पूरे.
they're trying to
प्लेन भी
do
क्लियर
a
कर
little
रहे हैं,
bit,
सब
buy
कर
a
रहे
little
हैं.
bit more time by pushing those turrets, but he can't really go any far because the rotation coming in from
अरे
Khalid.
भाई बेचारा
This is
वाटर
why
साइकिल पुश
Khalid
करने का
is
ट्राई कर रहा
banned
है, वो
out and
रॉजर
picked so much.
वो भी नहीं
His
पुश
surfing
हुआ
board
उसका
is
टैरेट ही.
giving him so much mobility over every
लिंक भी
other
पहुंच
hero
गया
that he
डिफेंड
can go
करने,
bot the
कितना
top
ये
in a
लोग
split
अग्रेसिव
second,
भी है,
and he
डिफेंड भी
doesn't
कर रहे हैं.
need any to waste any resources like other people, and that is why he has that advantage. And they are denying the split push as well as they're proceeding to go for the first lord of this game.
That is true, and I think they're going to get it pretty quickly. Now, we do need to have a look at the itemizations, right? Because the Grok as well as the Phobius are getting jumped down pretty quickly. Look at that Phobius, no magic defense, only has a dominance eyes. So, no wonder he's squishy, right? Especially if you want him to be countering the Harith, I would have expected him to pick something up. He is trying to build it right now, but is it too late? Because look at that Lord is marching down in the top lane. Link doing a bit of slip toss now. Another diversion by Louis. I mean, they get spotted out pretty quickly. I think they were trying to do a bit of gank there, but they get
Mhm.
caught out. I think Roger might be able to, clear out this Lord, but they're going to be losing that mid lane inhibitor in the meantime.
Yeah, they are losing turrets left and right, and most of their tier 2 are also getting
They're
taken down.
gonna end
Hayabusa
this
getting caught in the mid half
लॉर्ड के
of
साथ
what
आके.
was happening, and that it's just not looking good because as the jungler, he should
डैड्स
have been
एंड सन्स का
snowballing,
भी
but
वन
it has been
साइडेड
completely
नहीं हुआ
denied. And I
इतना,
think
बट वो लोग
Tiger is
अच्छा
hungry
पुश
for
कर
a
रहे हैं.
little bit of an implosion play. Doom looking
इतना
for
वन
an
साइडेड नहीं है, बट
opportunity
स्टिल दे आर
onto the
डूइंग
four
वेरी
people
वेल, लाइक
that are
इतना
still
जल्दी
left
एंड कर
alive.
दिया.
And I think the mid inhibitor will also get taken down soon. And one of the things that I would like to mention is that Phobius usually needs the Thunderbelt as his first item because it really, really synergizes well. Like, look at that, the basic attack. Like, that is why you need the Thunderbelt. And getting the stacks gives you enough
Ooh,
tankiness
Fovius
in
going up
the
to
later
Link.
game. But Phobius didn't go for that. Instead, he opted for a
गया
damage
Fovius.
build, which is like, it doesn't give you the sustain that it requires. And he's just getting chunked down. No matter how late the game would be going, he doesn't have the stacks. He will get melted down as easily as possible. Look at the damage coming in from Harith. He's just almost one-shotting that Roger right now.
That is true. I mean, he was free farming in the bottom lane, no checks whatsoever. Look at the goal lead to the side of Team Dats and Sons, 8k goal lead. They have it in the bag, right? One more push, one more Lord, and I think they could just end this game because as of now, the Fove is not doing it much. He cannot sustain, even if he goes in with those, with his ultimate. He's going to be chunked down as soon as he engages. Now, as well as same thing for the Valentina. Implosion gameplays are good, but she cannot sustain them because the Hayabusa is not dealing any damage whatsoever as of now. Now Grok already using up the wild charge to escape over there, and look at that. Look at the minions here, Ray. Like they all have been denied, right? The side of Team Death and Sons jungle, it's all cleared out. No minions, no jungle. They are not getting any gold. Now we're going to see the minions march in the mid lane, probably because they want that inhibitor. It's pretty low. They can get it now. Harth comes in, he gets that mid inhibitor, and probably now they want to disengage, go for the Lord, go for the Luminous Lord, end the game.
Yep, that should be their plan because the side of team water cycle, they are not able to retaliate properly to everything that is happening. And Dad and Sons are doing a lot of discipline plays. They are not making much mistakes, but they are looking a little bit hungry in here. Oh, look at that copied Valentina ultimate from Khalid, but I think she will get chunked down as well. Ling also coming into the scene, and I think that was a knock up coming in from Phobius, but I think he will also get taken down. Look at so much damage from the side of Dad and Sons. I mean, like they had so many opportunities to free farm. Like at this point, they just have a lot of burst, and the side of team water cycle, the level deficiency as well as the gold deficiency, it's really showing, and they're not able to sustain anymore as they will just be going for this luminous lord without any contestant and just wait for their
I don't know why I feel so
inevitable
sleepy
end,
today.
unless there's some miracle implosion play from Valentina and a coordinated
Kind
wild
of.
charge coming in as well. Because if you notice so far, East 21 hasn't been able to land any of the wild charges probably properly. He has been using them as defensively as possible because he's been getting caught up, but they do have the chance right now to make a proper aggressive play against them, as they will probably be coming in aggressive, trying to end it as much as possible, and this is their only opportunity to have a chance to stay in this game, or is going to be GG's and bye bye for them.
That is true. Now Lord is marching towards the mid lane. Hopefully, like we were talking about, right? The Grok engages first. Now already a skirmish. Poe is getting chunked down. He does manage to sustain, but Lord is
And
ready for them.
Kaira,
And
look,
just might be a GG because look
Dads
at the
and
minions,
Sons
right? They're all over
relentlessly.
the place.
Oh, see the
Oh my god, so
clash.
many resources being used left and right, but the damage coming in from the side of teams Dad and Sons is way too much. The Lord isn't even getting taken down, and it will just take the base for itself as Dad and Sons secure this victory. Both, what? Really
See that
disciplined
Valentina
and
name
impressive
though,
game coming in
Avagandu.
from Dad and Sons, and there wasn't much happening, honestly, in this game because, you know,
What a
the
name.
side of Dad and
Like the
Sons, they were
caster
very
say,
disciplined.
Avagandu
They
what is
didn't
ulchi
you
to?
know, make
ऐसा
any of the
बोलेंगे.
mistakes. And I guess that is all we have left to say as we are already back with our host on the fastest deck.
That Harith के statistics अलग ही है मस्त है. That was an interesting match. They're taking so less time
Okay,
to
guys, it wasn't hell of.
analyze.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, guys, it wasn't hell of a match, guys. Actually, the pick between those teams, both of the teams were good, but I prefer Dead and Sons pick more because like they got the Louis, they got the Khalid, and like the rotation from them is it's gonna be a wild rotation. So like, what do you guys think about the match?
Ah, I think the side of Team Motorcycle, they had the good draft, right? They had the Valentina, they had the Grok, they had that CC, they had the team fight capabilities, but definitely Hayabusa started lacking in that jungle area, right? He was not farming up, he could not keep up with Insane, as well as the gold lane. Like Ray said, right? Roger in the gold lane, probably not what we wanted. They could have picked up the Harith instead, maybe gone for a marksman instead, but it was lacking. I do have to give kudos though. There was a few good implosion gameplays from that Valentina, but she just could not sustain, right? No follow up from her team whatsoever. I think that's where they were lacking. Now, this was single eliminations, right, Lip? So they are out of the tournament, and the side of Team Dads and Sons go on to the next round.
Okay, so next round coming up, it's gonna be Meow Meow Gang versus it's gonna be Team DS. So let's wait, guys. Join the giveaway.
Definitely.
Wait, bro. Chill, chill, bro.
Daddy, chill.
Do you wanna get a free epic skin? Yeah. Battle Knight Esport is doing a free epic skin giveaway today, tomorrow, every day in every live stream of this tournament. Free epic skin, bro. Free epic skin. Free epic skin.
Will it extend? Will it extend? Will it extend? Give it
हाँ
to me
वही तो
now.
बोलेंगे.
Give me
Bro,
the free
please,
epic skin, bro.
please don't
है
kill
ना
me, man. I'm just a messenger, bro.
This
Please
ad
don't
is
kill me.
so
I
weird.
have a wife.
Give me the
I have
skin, bro.
kids. Please.
Give me the
Please
skin,
don't kill
bro.
me, bro. I'm just a messenger, man. Let me tell you how you can join the giveaway. Let me tell you how you
What?
can join the giveaway.
Okay.
Just stick around till the end of the live stream, and 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 the,
Okay.
and the host and the casters they will select you, man.
I'm gonna go watch the live stream.
Just comment down your UID and the team you are supporting, and they, and they will select you. Please don't kill me, man. Please.
If I don't get the skin,
Yeah, if you want to win the epic skin, just stick around till the end of the live stream and just comment down your UID and the team you are supporting. That's all, man. That's all. That's all. Good luck, guys. Wait, bro. Chill, chill, chill.
Daddy, chill.
Do you want to get a free epic skin? Yeah. Battle Knight Esport is doing a free epic skin giveaway today, tomorrow, every day in every live stream of this tournament. Free epic skin, bro. Free epic skin. Free epic skin.
For the Dixon. For the Dixon. For the Dixon. Give it to me now.
Hey, bro.
Give me the
Please,
free
please,
skin,
please,
bro.
please don't kill me, man. I'm just a messenger, bro. Please don't kill me. I have a wife.
Give me the
I have
skin,
This
bro.
kids.
ad will
Please.
go
Give
on
me the
for the
skin,
Don't
X
kill
bro.
me, bro.
number
I'm
of
just a
time and I'm
messenger, man.
gonna go crazy.
Let me tell you how you can join the giveaway. Let me tell you how you
What?
can join the giveaway.
Okay.
मैं
Just
तो
stick
उसके
around till the end
previous
of the live stream,
matches के कुछ
and
end का
and and the,
बता दूंगी.
Okay.
and the host and the casters they will select you, man.
I'm gonna go watch the live stream.
Just comment
Cartoon ही
down your
है.
UID and the team you are supporting.
अरे वो तेरा सबसे तेरा जो शॉर्ट्स में मैंने हाईएस्ट व्यूड में देखा वो था ना वो वाला. हाँ वो मैंने देखा. He is kind of weird, I'd say. I mean, मैंने उसके इंस्टा का कुछ तो रील रिकमेंडेशन में एक आया था ना, तो फिर आई वेंट ऑन हिज चैनल एंड एक हाईएस्ट व्यूड देखा. भाई दैट वाज सो वियर्ड. इंस्टाग्राम का एक रील जिसमें ही वाज क्रेजी फॉर, उसका एक मेनियाक नहीं मिला ना, उसके लिए वो पागल हो गया था. ही वाज क्राइंग फॉर, क्राइंग भी नहीं, अरे लिटरल उसके फेस कॉन्स्टिपेटेड हो गया था एंड एकदम वियर्ड एक्सप्रेशंस दे रहा था. यू शुड हैव सीन इट. जस्ट आई शेयर द रील टू यू. अरे भाई एंडिंग, हाँ ऐसा लग रहा है उसके अंदर आत्मा आ गई है एंड उसका वो कर एग्जॉर्सिज्म कराना पड़ेगा. वैसा रिएक्ट कर जाता सिर्फ एक मेनियाक के लिए. हाँ. I was laughing for like, my brother and I we both were laughing for like 10 minutes continuously वो reel देखने के बाद. चलो भाई गिव अवे एंड करो. Let's listen to some casters.
Where on the blue side we could have seen it was either that Edith or the Jawhead just staying in the bush and making sure that none of their teammates were picked off was quite a huge point, because Saber is a hero who is going to go for a single kill, and he needs those early kills to be that farmed and deal damage. So the fact that Aurora was not alone and Moscow was there, but again that Moscow had Purify and was playing safe until he made sure that his team was the on the plus points. I think that was quite a huge point and a few differences. The whole point is rotation should have been important. There was some probably a minor miscommunication coming by Team Special Grade. But yep, they did well. But we are going to see Team Up definitely in upcoming rounds. So I think they did great.
Well, that is true. Team Up has taken the victory, and well, as like smiling pointed out like the saber like it should farm, like even I feel like saber was a bit too squishy pick, like too squishy for a hyper. And that's true. Well, anyways, Team Maf has final like won round 2 of day 1. So please stay with us, we will be back with another
ब्रो तेरे को पता है कल क्या हुआ? अरे recently this season, Liv Gaming came against me twice. Okay, his squad versus my squad. We defeated him twice, literally twice. चल ठीक है, उसमें तो कुछ उसने वो नहीं किया था ट्रैश टॉक वगैरह, क्योंकि वो हार रहा था. We also don't believe in trash talking. But then yesterday he came in my team. We were going trio and वो and उसकी कोई तो friend आए थे हमारे टीम में, and he's like demanding me to play tank, and I'm like कि if you guys want tank then pick, but I would prefer like कि tank ना खेलूं, support लेना था मेरे को उस game. तो फिर उसकी फ्रेंड ने ले लिया टैंक, but then I was left with XP. Literally मेरे को XP लेना पड़ा, and I didn't have practice in XP. I was like रोम ज़्यादा खेली हूँ ये season for my 5-man team, so I was not able to do much against Martis, because Martis early game is very good. So like I died a little ना, so उसमें he started trash talking. He's like what do you say? He's like girls should go and just cook in the kitchen and wash dishes. Yeah, he's like go and wash dishes, go and cook in the kitchen. And I'm like, your mother gave you birth and still you don't respect women. आफ्टर दैट वो चुप हो गया, वरना वो उसका कब से चालू था. मैंने उसको बोला सी द MLBB डार्क सिस्टम, वी आर गेटिंग सच बैड teammates and all, because I would say कि as a content creator he should maintain some respect. Even normal humans should respect women, but he doesn't have any respect for women. So nothing else after that. ऐसा तो नहीं बोलना चाहिए था. अरे बहुत कुछ लिख रहा था, फिर मैंने एंड में आई टोल्ड हिम ना कि योर मदर गेव यू बर्थ स्टिल यू आर नॉट रिस्पेक्टिंग वुमेन, तब वो चुप हो गया. Till then he was just चालू, and then his friend Muffin करके कोई तो थी, I don't know, Mrs. Muffin or Mr. Muffin, I don't know. She was also trash talking for some reason. लड़की या लड़का, I don't know. I think it's a boy with the way they were talking. But it was very rude. I've never encountered, and I was not able to focus. I was already very sleepy, but then I was angry, and then I didn't focus on the match. Luckily, the duo with whom I was playing, that relax करके है, हमारा squad leader, he carried the match, and still they are like a free star and all. And I'm like, wow, this is the kind of behavior that a content creator is portraying. I'm though thinking to make a video about it. Like, I still have the recording where I defeated him. I'll just show that recording, and then I'll show yesterday's chats of his in the match, like how he was talking. Yeah. Pinky Global Cockroach. Come on यार, chats को cockroach बोलना बंद करो. मैं बोल सकती हूँ, आप लोग नहीं बोल सकते chat. Can you have a follow back if you have a start? Yeah, sure. Okay. Uh, let's watch some highlights, guys.
Host and the casters, they will select you to the fourth match of the day, and there's been a slight change. It's gonna be Malevolent versus it's gonna be team eliminators, and they both are representing Manipur. So yeah, uh, and right now I'm like we're joined with Asuya, and like hi Asuya, how are you?
Hello, Liv. Hello, everyone. I am really excited to be here today, especially because I am joined in by Liv and Ray, and moreover, the teams, Eliminators, one of my favorite teams out there. So, yeah, pretty excited right now.
Uh, Ray, like we have already seen Ray before. Like Ray, how are you again? I'm asking again. How are you?
Thanks, man, for having us here. I'm doing completely fine. We just had an exciting game between Dan and Sons who really showed us how disciplined their gameplay is. So, and I am looking forward to how the team eliminators will be facing off against Team Malevolent, who, seem to be a fan of probably Spikunas. So, you know, I'm just excited, and let's see what will happen. Just like Aslia mentioned, it is one of her favorite teams. So, yeah, with that, you can pick it up and mention how, you are the guy from the ad.
Yeah, I'm the guy from the ad. Guys, if you're tired, like if you get bored of the ad, I don't know what to do, man. Just it's for a free skin, man. Just watch the ad, man. It's for a free skin. Okay, I think we're gonna go back to the drafting. I mean, we're gonna go to the drafting
Starting.
now. So
Mhm.
you guys take over. The ad guy taking over, please.
Definitely. Thank you, Lib, the guy from the Epic Skin ad, for joining us as our host for tonight's this match as well. And with that, we are already in the draft phase, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and I would also like to mention, the ad itself is mentioning there is an Epic Skin giveaway happening right now. So do mention the team you're supporting as well as the UID in the comments down below, so you can take part in the giveaway and win a skin. It will be done almost
Ah, yeah,
every day.
what's
So
this
do
name?
remember
S3,
that. And
S4.
also there is
Crazy.
another giveaway being done by Cute
S3, S4
Jokers
both.
subs, as and they are rating the stream right now. So you
My
can also
ones,
participate on that as well.
live. I
So
haven't seen their
anyways,
name,
with that,
obviously.
we are heading into straight into the draft section. Team eliminators will be going against Team Malevolent,
Bro,
and this is a
see that S3,
state-wise
S4 name in the blue team.
elimination round as well. Both teams
What
representing
is
Manipur,
this?
so I'm excited to see. And with me
That's
joining
crazy.
as the analyst for this match
And
is
how will the
Asuya.
casters
And
say
so far, I
that?
think we're just seeing
Because
the standard
it
bans,
can
right,
create
Asuya?
some chaos.
Yes, obviously, there are phobias
Yeah.
chants as well as that chip
They
which
shouldn't
has
be
been banned,
allowed
Ray.
only in the
So
tournament
I
unless
think
they
they will be
change their
going
name.
for those pretty standard bans.
बस
And yes, at the
रूल्स
same
इतना
time,
स्ट्रिक्ट ही
I
नहीं है
am looking
बिल्कुल भी.
forward to some aggressive as well as disciplined gameplay coming from the side of ET because, yeah, they are famous for that, right?
Definitely. I mean, Eliminators, they are one of the India's top teams right now. There's someone who can go against the likes of ABM toe to toe. There are loss and wins happening, trades happening every time they face. This is one of the teams that our viewers, as well as many of the fans, are looking forward to. And they will be facing off against a new team, Malevolent, who have who will have to
Withdrawal
go
means it's
against one of the
confirmed for
tyrants
mine.
that the India has right now. I mean, Sarar Moon on the jungle bid, mid lane, like Crisis in the late game, all of it is like such a good combination. They have that synergy and everything. And we have to see if, the side of Malevolent, they would be one of those underdogs who might be making a place, or will they also get eliminated by the eliminators? Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is single round elimination. And with that, we are seeing the normal band Suyu making his, kind of a debut into the band section. These days, people have realized his potential and are banning him out. And I think the Harith has been banned out for, I guess, Crisis, but at the same time, it is understandable considering how mobile and how much damage he deals once he gets his few items. Don't you think so, Asya?
Well, yes, absolutely, Ray. And ever since Suyu was released, the meta has kind of shaken up. The first phase bans usually has a Suyu right now. So yeah, there is one extra free slot which can be taken up. Just like, if we could have seen a Link getting banned, we could have seen any other hero, but it is taken up by a Suyu. So yeah, a pretty shaking thing right there. And usually, the first pick from a team is what decides. That is where we can analyze how or what kind of strategy they are trying to cook up. And looking at the bands, the most, most of the bands here are kind of tanky, and I'm literally waiting for the first pick right there. So can you predict, Ray? Or maybe you can. That what could be
I
that first pick?
Yeah, I think it should be none other than the guy from Dubai himself, Khalid, who has had such a rise in the meta. I mean, he would just pick last game, but no, Malevolent going for a complete switch. They are prioritizing Ling over an EXP or maybe even a like. There are so many options available. Like I could have noted down, like look at that, Alice, as well as Grok, as well as even Valentina, Vixana, or like there are so many options available. But I think they will instead be going for an assassin
Yeah, like
composition.
Ling is
But
a meta. I
living
think there's
out,
Khalid
the
and Ling.
Khalid will immediately being picked by the side of eliminators, and we just have to wait and see what they also have in their store. Is it going to be a roamer, maybe Grok, or maybe we'll see something else? I think Suzumi will be the one going. And there we go. Just like I
Oh,
mentioned,
Aurora.
the Ice Queen, the Elsa, is being picked off immediately.
Well, yes, and I think to counter that Aurora, there might be a Valentina or as well as that Vexana being traded off, because all three of these are kind of those evergreen heroes, especially Valentina. She can be that utility mid laner, and yet we do see Khalid has been picked up at the same time. Right now, he is being picked up everywhere in MPL. And yes, he has risen up the ranks. Literally, he has gone up to rank 33 when it comes to being picked up. And his complete tank build is kind of very annoying, because he is that hero who can do extremely well
Gato.
in the laning phase as well as those team fights.
Yo,
You can
Gato,
pull
I
off
have
a
been
lot
told
of,
only Gato
cook
से
up
सबको
those
डर
team
लगता है
fights,
nowadays.
and
Gato
Khalid
phobia
being the
है.
forefront. So yeah, a pretty good pick. And just like I said, Ray, just look at that.
I
Vexana
mean,
has
like
been traded
Gato
off
was
in
like
exchange
जैसा
for that
Gato
Aurora.
and the Khalid and Aurora, but depends
Yeah,
Aurora
and
बहुत अच्छा
right
खेलता है
after the
आजकल.
revamp of both Aurora and Vexana, both going through a beauty pageant and becoming really beautiful queens, they have just risen to the top of not just being picked as the waifus of many players, they're also the top two mages in the meta right now. Well, Valentina does come up with the utility, but she does lack a little bit of damage because if she doesn't have good ultimates to steal, sometimes she lacks that damage up front, which is something that Vexana doesn't, because her Eternal Guard deals damage based on HP, which is basically a really good thing if you're facing off someone as tanky as Khalid. So yeah, and with that, we're also coming in with the Gatotacha, who has also risen up the ranks along with Khalid. Right at the beginning of the season, people were a little bit confused. Like, is this still assassin meta? Is it still like, is it shifting towards Alice gold lane? But at the end, it was the EXP laners making their debut, the Khalid and the Gatot rising from the ashes, from the bottom of the list to being almost in the ban section. But this time they are not being banned out because both teams prioritize other heroes. So we are seeing them being picked in this game. And I'm really hoping this is, an
Bro,
EXP Gatot, because I
Hayabusa,
think
Link
Gatot
versus
is one of the
Hayabusa
heroes
is
that
so
can
interesting.
sustain against the Khalid quite well due
And
to
all
his
are
passive.
nice.
But
Like
we're already
Link and
heading
Haya
into
proper
the second ban
assassins.
phase as
Gato
Terrar
and
Moon
Khalid
picked up one of his
good for
signature. I mean,
CC and
not signature because,
Vexana and
well,
Aurora
he's a
CC
jungler player and
queens
Hayabusa
again.
is one of the favorites of many junglers right now.
Well, Ray, right now I'm kind of debating in my head that what could be the next ban, what could be the next pick. And
Mhm.
since there might be a Grok ban incoming, yes, they do, because they still lack a roamer. And, even Carmela is open, but I do not think so. ET will be going for a Carmela, or might, or maybe, but because they do have an Aurora, they do have that Khalid. So a
Mhm.
pretty good pick, if you ask me. It could be any of these. And at the same time,
Mhm.
with the marksman pick,
ये
what do
वाला
you
बेस्ट
think
गेम
could
हो गया क्या?
be? Will they be, you know, banning off a Nathan or a Beatrix or a Moscow? Because these are the only things which are coming to my head right now, even though a Lunox is open.
Yep, I mean, you are completely right because Crisis. Nathan, it's one of his signature tricks. I mean, he has made the plays, he has won against the likes of ABM, making the comebacks in the later phases, and people have realized that his Nathan is a real rat to be facing off against. So many teams banned him out. So it is a possibility that the side of Team Malevolent can ban out the Nathan. But at the same time, there are a lot of roam options available. Just like you mentioned, the Carmilla is open, maybe even a Matilda is open for that faster rotations with the Aurora, who doesn't have any dashes. So we have to see what the side of Malevolent will be cooking up. Because after all, I do expect they understand, what could be the potential picks coming in from the side of Team Eliminators, because they are one of the popular teams. They are everywhere. Go to the YouTube, you will find so many of their matches available. But instead, they go in for a very new ban in this tournament. I don't think I've seen a Kaja ban in like almost centuries. Like I have seen a Kaja pick, but a Kaja ban coming in, very confusing. But with that, Crisis picking up his signature Nathan. But the Lolita is still open. Will this Lolita will be able to save her team from the onslaught that Crisis will bring, or Crisis will just show like, nah, I'm built different, and show them what truly is the malevolent shrine to the blue team.
Well, Ray, I think that Kaja was banned in because they do have that link, they do have that Katut Kaja, and so yes, they will be looking to, kind of dive in between four people. So maybe they thought that Kaja could suppress us and just
Mhm,
lead us to our death. So maybe a ban for that. And at the same time,
mhm,
as soon as that Edith was banned, I was like, wait, Lolita is still open, and a Nathan can be perfectly countered by a Lolita. And yes, they go for that. At the same
mhm.
time, we do see a Melissa also been picked up, Ray. So what do you think their tank could be? Will they go for a Matilda, a Kufra, or our Tigreal right there? So many options being shown by Suzumi. What do you think, Ray?
I mean, he can go for a suppression like Franco even and go for the Tyrant's Revenge on Kufra. Carmilla still exists for the Curse of the Blood Moon links as well. So it is based on their decisions, because I think the roamer position can be picked anything. But yep, at the end they go for the Carmilla. Well, the blue team, Malevolent, well, I definitely believe it is a reference to Sukuna itself from Jujutsu Kaisen. And obviously they have to pick one Jujutsu skin. And I was not disappointed as they pick up the Melissa skin. So yeah, with that, I think both teams have a solid composition. Both teams going for the standard assassin as well as the marksman composition. But I just believe that this rotation from the side of team uh, eliminators, it will be very fast considering they have the Khalid, one of the best EXP laners. Katur Kacha, he does lack on the movement speed, but one of his greatest speed is his ultimate. The avatar can help him jump long distances, and he can come in the team fights very fast. So I think it is all upon execution as we are into the land of dawn, and both teams will be facing off in this single elimination round, and we'll have to wait and see as both teams are progressing towards their lanes. Anyways, Asuya, which team's draft are you going for a little bit? But I'll just give my opinion. Crisis on that Nathan, he can make the plays.
Oh, well, if you ask me, I am kind of slightly tilted towards ED as well because they do have that freedom of movement across the map.
Mhm,
They don't need to worry about the EXP lane with the Khalid right there, and they could focus more towards Nathan and taking down that Melissa, especially towards the late game. So yeah, they kind of have that freedom of movement, and at the same time, Melissa is kind of a pretty good hero and she scales pretty well, especially towards the late game, but she's heavily dependent on her inspire. Once it's gone, her damage kind of goes a bit down, and that's the point where she could be taken down. So yes, if you ask me, I am like just I said before, I am really loving that ED comp right there.
and look at that, that Lolita will be the first casualty, the first blood for Team Eliminators as they take that advantage in the early game already. I think Lolita needs to watch her positioning, especially considering she's a support, not completely a tank, and she got taken down. That was a real aggression coming in from Eliminators, and it paid off. It will give them the slight edge because Lolita will get denied a little bit of a gold while she was away for a few seconds. And I think she is making the same mistake. She also wasted her Flicker early on, but I think Serrar Moon will not go for the aggression and instead maintain a discipline. As I think top lane, we will see the classic rotation from both. Sorry, the side of eliminators, the mage and the EXP sharing their gold, but the side of team Malevolent, they are lacking in that rotation. This is why I love, casting for tournaments, because you can see team strategies and where people are lacking. Because look at that, Vexana, she will be level 4, but the Lolita won't be level 4 on time. Look at that Khalid coming in aggressive as well, trying to deny the blue buff, the retribution being used, and this will be an easy turtle. I think unless Carmilla might have overstayed her welcome and she will get taken down as well. Khalid still coming in, taking down that Ling as well. The aggression from Eliminators is insane. Aurora's passive being used up. She will use up her Frigid Glacier and help Khalid take down one more person before Khalid himself gets taken down. Quite aggressive coming in, don't you think so, Asiya?
Well, yes, it was two for three, and just like I said before, ET has that play style of being aggressive, but they need to be, have a bit more discipline. But at the same time, just like that, even Nathan Crisis taking down that Melissa, having an upper hand at the same time, Ray. Just look at that. Link came in and took that turtle away.
Yeah, that was a great retribution timing coming in from Ling. Not to mention, Crisis really showing why he's one of the good and great goal laners in India right now. With especially his Nathan, he just took down the Melissa without any issues. And he does have the advantage because he is a magic user. I mean, mage scaling hero, so he does have the advantage in the early phase, and they are making good use of it. Not to mention the rotation coming in from Khalid and the Carmilla's enhanced movement speed is really helping them rotate faster. But the turtle going to the side of Malevolent, it was impressive that Ling was able to secure it quite well. But we might see an engage in the bot lane. Four people heading inside. Ugi Shadow Kill being used as well. Melissa just barely surviving, but she will get taken down. But a lot of resources being used, and Ling might have an opportunity to take down two of the people right here because of the Blood Moon falling into one person. But it wouldn't really matter as she gets taken down. A casualty for a casualty. But look at that freeze coming in as well. Khalid rotating from the top to the bottom. This is why he's the best EXP laner at this point of the meta, and it's just showing.
Well, yes, absolutely. That's what I meant when I said that they have that freedom of movement. Khalid can rotate from the top lane to the bot lane, and there won't be any exchange. Just look at that. The turrets, the minions are still there. Nothing much happening. And Hayabusa is in a bad position. He will be using his ultimate, but there is no hope as Khalid has also entered in. He will be saving. No. He will be taken down. Oh my god,
No,
Ray.
both jugglers
Yeah,
died.
there's a lot of blows coming in on the top lane. The team eliminators losing two of their bodies, and Frigid Glacier being used by Aurora, securing a double kill onto the two tanky heroes, the frontliners for the side of Team Malevolent. Despite the trade looking in the favor of Team Malevolent for a few seconds, again it shifted. Look at that, the entropy being used, a flicker being missed out from Vexana. That was a really bad micro decision happening, and she will be paying for it. The
अच्छा
Eternal Lord
ओके
still on the map, but it really wouldn't really matter as the turtle is
अभी
being chunked
कितने
down
बाकी है
by
आज के
that
लिए
Nathan, and I think this will be secured as Link is not interested in the objective. Instead, he's going for a Khalid, a little bit of an odd decision because Khalid is quite tanky in this point of the game, and he will just have to use up his Tempest of Blades to retreat.
Oh, well, Ray, and the key takeaways in this entire game is that crisis because just look at that. He has not
अच्छा
been taken down the way he is dominating,
भी
and
अगर
yes,
Haya was
he
so
will be the one who
aggressive
will be
man they
making
are so
difference in
aggressive
the late
the
game. Just look at that.
eliminators
He is farming up. He is this KDA of 301. His positioning is so well, and yes, he will be the one carrying. And if malevolent and want to go for the late game, they need to shut down that Nathan, or things won't be pretty good. Even though they are doing better in the other lanes, it will not end up well.
Yep, definitely. I think Gatot Kacha needs to land his avatar properly, but I think
Whoa!
Vexana will get taken down
Oh
here.
my
He does
god,
land
क्या
a really great
gank
avatar,
है.
but he will instead be freezed
Damn.
by the Frigid Glacier. But look at that flicker ultimate coming in from Lolita, stunning in two people. Ling looking for an
Okay, okay.
exchange, but
Blue
Ugi
team
Shadow
क्या
Kill
कर
being
रहे
used up
हैं?
as well. Ling
They
secures a kill
went too
onto the
aggressive, but
Carmilla, and
Aurora का
Lolita
passive
gets
था.
taken down as well. Great engage coming in from the side of, oh, I think high up. Oh no,
Yeah.
what a brilliant showcasing
वही.
of his timing, knowing that the Ling was hiding in the bush, and he
Yeah.
was able to secure the kill instead. great gameplay coming in from the Eliminators, showing why they're at the top. And the side of Team Malevolent, they're not able to keep up, not able to retaliate. And Crisis has swapped lanes with Khalid as he will be proceeding to the top lane now.
Well, yes, he did take out the first turret from the top lane. That's the beautiful macro gameplay coming from ET, and that's what I was talking about, that discipline. Even though you think that they are aggressive, they are just running after the kills, but Crisis will be taking care of everything, the macro decisions. Just look at that.
Oh
Another
my god.
beautiful gank. Great.
So many resources being used left and right for the side of Team Malevolent as it amounted to completely nothing. Ling just hitting the I don't know why was he hitting Khalid when he was using the sandstorm to heal himself, and he just paid off with his life. And I think this is just a little bit of a gap in the micro decisions that the side of Team Malevolent is making, because look at the Hayabusa, he is getting the farm 7-1-5 in his scoreboard. Even the Crisis, he's not prioritized even a single moment. And Melissa trying to make a little bit of a play, but the Freezed Glacier will just be freezing her and she will get taken down. As Sarar Moon secures another kill, an Avatar coming in, but really not hitting anyone. Carmilla will just be retreating as well. And I think the side of Team Malevolent will just have to retreat, because look at that. Nathan forcing Link to use up the Tempest of Blades, another resource being used as the First Lord has already spawned, and they will be getting it without any issues in this game.
Oh well, and I do
Oh
see
my
Lexana in a bad position. Yes, she will be taken down. At the same time, Aurora has been traded off in exchange. Ray, what I think is that at this point, Eliminators have, you know, boxed up Malevolent in, kind of a cage right now. Their rotations,
god.
as the rotations are getting very predictable as a result of that. And that's what they are taking advantage of, that they are ganking up so well. And if you notice, they are picking off people one by one, especially the priority targets, and they're not letting them regroup, recover from the team fights which are happening. Just look at that. Just look at that, Khalid. That's what he's doing, targeting people one by one, not letting them regroup, not letting them come back. And this is what Malevolent needs to understand, because they need to group up and farm, wait for the late game if they need to make some difference. Because Nathan Crisis is a beast right now. The way he has farmed up, Link needs to shut him down, and that could be a good initiation right there. At the same time, Kacha needs to get a bit more tanky, farm up, and he like, just look at that.
Oh my god. Crisis with great map awareness, knowing that they were recalling and immediately using up his entropy to hit them. But I think Hayabusa was in a little bit of trouble and he gets taken down by the glowing one from the Hayabusa. Sorry, the Gototkacha on there. But I think he will get taken down and punished for taking down Serarmo, and Eliminators taking that revenge. And this is one of the things that I would like to mention, despite you're the analyst, but I would like to mention something is that you
भाई
mentioned that they
इजी
need
हो
to
रहा है।
group up, and this
मैंने
is the
देखा है
beauty
जितने
of
भी टीम में
having a
अरोरा
really
होती है
good
ना वो
draft.
टीम जीत ही
Because
रही
if
है।
you look at the mid lane, they have the
अरोरा इज अ
Aurora,
वेरी
they
मेटा
have
पिक।
the Curse of the Blood Moon, the Carmilla. If they group up, they're gonna get completely demolished by that
लेकिन जो
combination.
गुड
But
टीम्स
if
है
they
उनको
stay,
अच्छे पिक्स भी कौन से
apart,
सब पता
they're
है।
gonna get targeted by the Khalid and the Hayabusa, and that was the beautiful execution that was happening in this game. And look at that, the Lord is already marching in their nexus. They
एंड
are being forced to
टीम फाइट
retreat as much
इनिशिएट
as
अच्छा कर
possible. The
सकती है
Avatar
दूर
being
से वो।
used up as well,
her
trying to
skills
retreat,
have
but
good
he's just
range
being
also।
melted down like butter without any
भाई
issues
गटो इज
on a
नॉट अ
stove.
menace at
And look
all
at
in
that,
this
Khalid is
game।
also
ऐसा
healing up off
ट्रोल
the mid lane.
नेम्स
They're not able to
लिखने
retrieve.
वालों को भी
The
कौन
damage coming
सपोर्ट
in
कर पाएगा
from
यार,
the
सीरियसली
Khalid,
नहीं
the
सपोर्ट कर
Nathan is just
पाएंगे।
way too much for the side of Malevolent. But they have made a successful defense, but it all comes down to how long, because the EXP as well as the goal gap is really showing right now.
Well, yes, absolutely.
कार्मिला
It's
का
been
अल्टी
only
बस
10
थोड़ा
minutes, and
ऑफ।
just look at that, 9 to 26. So many
स्टिल
resources being used. Eternal Guard
Then
has been
Nathan
dropped
and
up,
Haya,
but things are
Aurora,
not
everyone's
looking good,
damage is
as
very
I think
high.
ET will be locking up the
Yeah,
lane as
yeah,
well.
yeah. They're gonna
Khalid
end the base,
will
I
be taken
feel.
down as a result. Oh my god. Oh,
Oh, they
Ray.
all survived
Oh,
1
they
1
will be
HP,
locking up
bro.
the base, but they are retreating right now.
Oh no, I think
Aurora
they
का
will be
आके
able to take
खत्म
down the
कर
base
दिया,
because
खत्म
there was
कर दिया।
still a minute. And
It's
what
easy
a
for Haya
beautiful,
to
just
end
a
now. He
clean
has
gameplay
second
from the
skill.
side of Team Eliminators. Like there wasn't really mishap
Oh,
happening
Carmilla
anything. Like the side of
is
Team Malevolent weren't able to
MVP.
pick any of there was no pickoffs being happening from their side. And a really impressive gameplay. Like I really don't
See
have
her
much to say
damage
because the
taken
viewers
and
have
a team
already noticed.
fight.
They just rotated, picked
Interesting.
off people, and they continue to do so and repeat
I
it
feel like they
until they
should
just took down the
properly
Nexus
analyze
without any
the
issues. And with that,
statistics
we are
instead of
already
ending
back
very
with
fast.
our host Lib Gaming back again. What do you think of the game just happened right now, Lib?
Are we back on the screen? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a great match. It was a great match. It wasn't like it was a one-sided match from team eliminators. And as you know, like Khalid is like very good in rotation. And I don't think Ling was a good pick. Ling first pick. Ling
थोड़ा
was a good pick, and
स्टैटिस्टिक्स पहले
opening
के
that
साथ
Khalid
ज्यादा
was
टाइम तक
a
बताते थे,
I
अभी
don't know about that.
थोड़ा
Uh,
ग्लिम्स दे के खत्म
and
कर रहे हैं.
as you know, team eliminator, they came here to
अरे
do
टाइम
something
वेस्ट
and they did it.
वो किया तो भी चलेगा,
That's all.
like,
That's all for me,
but
man.
instead of
And
showing
like,
the same ad
what do you
again
guys
and
think
again
about the
during
match?
the
Like, you
break.
guys have already talked about it, but I was not sure.
ब्रेक का टाइम
Well,
थोड़ा कम
okay,
करके ये
Asya,
करो
you
ना,
go
ये
ahead.
तो
You go
ब्रेक
ahead.
ही हुआ.
Well, if you ask me, I think the team from the side of Malevolent, just like I said, there was that Melissa who was heavily dependent on her Inspire. Then comes Ling, heavily dependent on his ultimate. Gatut Kacha, heavily dependent on his ultimate. And even if Ling wants to try to dive through the front line towards the black back line, trying to take down that Nathan, that was kind of impossible owing to the Aurora, owing to the Khalid. And did you notice how beautifully Khalid was trying to bait up all the ultimates from the enemy? And then
Doesn't give a
Nathan was
reason to
diving
scream to
in.
the
They
host.
literally crumpled them up,
Voice is coming
singled
very
them
clear.
out, peeled them off one by one. They kind of, the macro play coming from Nathan was so beautiful that every second they were getting, their space was getting restricted. They were getting crumbled up together. And yes, I think that was a bad thing which happened, especially not targeting that Nathan was a major mistake.
Yep, definitely agree with you on that. And you both have stated your opinions, and I'll just say like this is why
आपका
Eliminator is one of the top teams because they have showed their disciplined gameplay.
इसका सिर्फ
And
फोटो है ना,
just like Lib
वीडियो तो
mentioned,
नहीं
the
है.
Khalid being picked off instead of they instead went for the Ling instead of the Khalid. I think that was a little bit of a draft gap coming in as well. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will be signing off. Me and Asya will be signing off, but there will be more casters and hosts coming in soon. But I would like to mention that there
नीमस
are
को
still
हेयर
two
शो ऑफ
giveaways
करना
happening.
रहेगा
I mean,
कि
Lib is
वाओ, लुक
already
एट
on
द
the
लॉन्ग
ads, guys.
हेयर.
He is telling you there is an epic skin
क्या
giveaway
बताऊं.
happening right now. You just have to comment down your UID and the team you're supporting,
हाँ
and
ना,
you'll be in the giveaway.
फेस
And
कैम तो
there's
कर ही
also
नहीं रही है,
another
फेस
giveaway
भी नहीं
happening
दिखा रही है.
from Cute Joker Stub that are raiding the stream right now. So do participate on it. You might have a chance to win this. I mean, Liv has mentioned it so many times. So with that,
हाँ,
me and Asuya will be signing off, but do also
फिर
download the
मैं
game because the
मेरे फोन से
registrations are
स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट कर
open.
दूंगी,
You
ऐसा
can
होगा.
also have a chance
ये
to
लास्ट था.
win the prize pool that is 3,000 US dollars. So with that, I will just be
आई एम
saying
नॉट
bye bye to
लिसनिंग,
you.
ओनली
But do
फिर
stay
देन
tuned. There are
एको
more
हो
teams
जाता है
coming
इसके
in.
अंदर.
Wait, bro. Chill.
Daddy, chill.
Do you want to get a free epic skin?
चल
Yeah.
पूछते हैं.
Battle.net Esport is doing a free epic skin giveaway today, tomorrow, every day in every live stream of this tournament. Free epic skin, bro. Free epic skin. Free epic skin.
For the Dixon? For the Dixon? For the Dixon? Give it to me now.
Bro.
Give me the free
Please,
skin, bro.
please don't kill me, man. I'm just a messenger, bro. Please don't kill me. I have a wife.
Give me the
I have
skin, bro.
kids. Please.
Give me the
Please
skin,
don't kill me,
bro.
bro. I'm just a messenger, man. Let me tell you how you can join the giveaway. Let me tell you how
What?
you can join the giveaway.
Okay.
Just stick around till the end of the live stream, and
Okay.
the host and the casters they will select you, man.
I'm gonna go watch the live stream.
Just comment down your UID and the team you are supporting, and they will select you. Please don't kill me, man. Please.
If I don't get the skin,
Yeah, if you want to win the epic skin, just stick around till the end of the live stream and just comment down your UID and the team you are supporting. That's all, man. That's all. Good luck, guys. Wait, bro. Chill.
Daddy, chill.
Do you want to get a free epic skin? Yeah. Battle.net Esport is doing a free epic skin giveaway today, tomorrow, every day in every live stream of this tournament. Free epic skin, bro. Free epic skin. Free epic skin.
Redextin? 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 Give it to me now.
Hey, wait, bro,
Give me the
please,
free epic
please,
stim, bro.
please don't kill me, man. I'm just a messenger, bro. Please don't kill me. I have a wife.
Give me the
I have
skin,
kids.
bro.
Please,
Give me the
please
skin,
don't kill
bro.
me, bro. I'm just a messenger, man. Let, let,
Let's
let,
end this
let me tell you how you
dialogue
can join the giveaway. Let me tell you how you
What?
can join the giveaway.
Okay.
Just stick around till the end of the live stream, and
Stop
and and,
with this
Okay.
ad.
and the
This
host
is
and the
so
cast
annoying
they
now.
will select you, man.
Yeah, man. Let's see the comments. Hmm. Everyone is like, this ad is too much. Please skip the ad. I don't want to see anymore. What is this? हाँ लिप गेमिंग का एड बहुत रिपीट हो रहा है. Let's check my channel. डेस्कटॉप पे से चैनल अच्छा दिख रहा है ऐसे तो. इट्स लुकिंग डिसेंट. कुछ नहीं बोर हो रहा है तो आई एम स्क्रॉलिंग थ्रू माय ओन वीडियोस फॉर टाइम पास. The matches are over, right? Oh, I see. I didn't check only. Hmm. स्टार्ट हो रहा है. This same ad. तू बोर हो गई लग रहा है. Oh lord. I forgot to download it. अभी इसके बाद यही करती हूँ रखना. I am very forgetful. There was a time when I used to upload so many Sanrio gameplays also. I'll try this time again. Okay, it's still that same thing. Let's watch some short videos, guys. This is my latest short videos. Make sure to watch those. Also, there is this one. And then there's. Oh, these are my shots. I'm so bored. Let's. Oh, Battle Night Esports. Hmm. Everybody's tired of all this. Thanks for appreciating this chat. Peaceful chat, I agree. Of course, anyone, nobody will like racist chats. Not ignoring. La la la. Everybody is just enjoying the chat. Whereas I will show you guys my different shorts.
Wipe, wipe, wipe it down, wipe.
Okay, what's this? I love you like a love song, baby. And then this is Angela. Cutie Angela. And then this is Nya. Nya Ichini-san. Nya. Arigato. And then which one I have? Which one? Oh, it's glitching. This one also I uploaded. So many Angela edits. Cutie Angela. And oh, this one I had edited. When will the ads end, man? It's not ending. Angela glow up video. Somebody to you.
That's a great question. I've been wondering that
I want to
myself.
reach immortal this season, people.
That's a great.
And now see this one. And who's this? It's long. I sometimes listen to and hype and like I like these songs. Oh, so many people are like going crazy in the comment sections. People are like, wow, chat going crazy. I'm getting a little bit bored. Let's watch Nana plays. Where is Nana plays? Oh, it was Nana plays. Nana plays. What's she doing in her life? She's playing Fallout,
तो हमको
guys.
सामने कूदना है बिना बॉल से टकराए ठीक है तमीज से कूद
Lol.
जाना अगर टकराए तो मैं सीधा स्किप कर दूंगी काफी टाइम लगा शर्म आ रही है ये शॉर्टकट पकड़ना पड़ रहा है
You
शर्म आ
guys
रही
are
है
so
तुम्हें बिल्कुल भी नहीं आती
cuties.
हुई शर्म तो हम बेशरम है
Let's
ये
listen to
कैसी
some Genshin Impact
छी
OST.
भाई
Or or some Mammal Baby music. Or let's just look at our own video, guys. Your channel.